Oh my gosh.
Boiling over.
Hello, everybody. New setup, new session. It's Tombs and Tendrils yet again.
I guess.
Again, yeah.
Our goal is to change the setup every time. So
throw them off.
Yeah, just change it every time and no one will get used to it and the meek shall inherit the earth.
nice. No, good to know.
I'm
That was
gonna
my
have to
plan.
leave.
Oh,
This is Trots
Okay.
and Tango.
Wow.
Yeah, it's session 58, by the way.
Maybe.
nice.
Technically, it's a 57 part 2 because I didn't finish what I had prepared last time.
Oh,
Whose
yeah,
fault
I
is
mean,
that?
like,
That's fine.
we never finish what you have prepared. So.
Okay, let's recap last session. Deco should recap.
Yay!
Who's Deco?
He's dead.
So sad.
So last time on this show, Tombs and Tendrils.
Previously on Tombs and Tendrils.
There we go.
Previously on the tombs we call Tendrils.
We figured out where we needed to go to see the astropath.
Except how?
I can't remember how.
The ship
Train
told
station.
us.
We did a bad thing, and that wasn't actually what we were supposed to have done.
Yeah.
Just wanted y'all to.
Some people,
We
people
were
were like,
suppo-
"Why are you here?" And we were like, "Yo, we're Inquisitors."
No. Before
Oh.
that, like we started last session saying that we were headed towards the astropath, even though we had no information about where the astropath actually was.
Is this accurate?
And we were supposed to be going to Inquisitor Malin to get that information, and then we did it wrong. Just by the way.
Oh.
So last session didn't have to happen. We were just stupid, and then
We
stupid
just
stuff
got
happened.
confused.
Something else
Well, we
occurred
didn't
that
play
told
for
us.
5 weeks.
I know. No, I'm just saying.
Didn't we think that he had a vision knowing that they were going
But
to
it
be in the
didn't
Nova
tell me where it
sector?
was.
No, we didn't have any like specific information.
It was just
I'm
like,
just saying.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
Oh, he's so they're tapping.
I thought that. I'll be honest. I thought we were
I
on
don't
the
know.
way. to
Nobody
Inquisitor.
contacted Malin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Malin
we
to-
didn't have any actual information about where the astropath was, but we went there.
We sure did. And there was this epic train battle, and it was beautiful. We were all powerful and doing it, and our space marine was like, I'm going up top to kill the baddies. And then he got up top, and they just...
baddies.
he was...
He killed them.
Yeah.
No. Did he
Yeah.
kill any of them?
He killed 3 of them.
He killed the Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
So-
then
It's
somebody
because
was
he blew a hole in the warp, yeah.
Right. And then he got shot up, and he fell off the
Shot.
train.
Oh,
And
and he was paralyzed.
Oh,
He
yeah,
got
he
knocked
was
unconscious.
He
He
got
wasn't
knocked
paralyzed.
Because of the power that he
It was his
manifested.
power.
I just made him pass out,
Uh-huh.
and then he got shot off the train.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do I save him? Do I not? And I was like, I'm going to kill this dude, then I'm going to save him. And I just hit that guy with like 20 fireballs. And while I was telling Jasper how cool it was, what I did, this flaming dead heretic's body hit me in the face. And then I knocked out.
Yeah.
And
3 fate points
because
couldn't get you to succeed.
and then because Josh cared about Deco so much, she went to save him. And the God Emperor's with that.
We're
day
missing a
she
fact
shot-
here. There's a 400-meter drop.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to get real mathematical and look it up.
Which was stupid.
I thought y'all had 30 seconds. We found out. Thank you, Google. He had 9.4 seconds.
Yeah.
Until he went.
If you had just let him think that it was that, we would have been
I was
fine.
just so curious.
Save it for after the
I'm sorry.
session next
People
time.
fall very quickly. Apparently.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
Hey, we don't know what the atmosphere and gravity on Anvil
Yeah,
is.
That's true.
Oh no!
We did it based off Earth gravity.
Actually, I already
and
know
no
the
wind
gravity.
resistance.
What is it?
I planned out the gravity for all the sessions or for all the worlds in the campaign, and Anvil is standard G.
That
But what's
actually
the
makes sense.
atmosphere?
Yeah. There's rules
That seems
for
like
it.
an important thing to know if we're jumping planets.
Dude, it's crazy. When you get into low gravity worlds, you get like +10 to all agility tests,
Wow.
and
What if you're
your
dodging?
jump distance, like your
jumped too far.
agility modifier like counts as 1 more,
Oh.
and then on low gravity worlds, everything's like -10.
Or high gravity?
Yeah, even like hitting somebody with your sword is -10,
Nice.
and then your agility distance is reduced by 1 modifier.
Gross.
I
We're
don't know.
not going there.
I'm not a math.
Oh, yeah. And then Josh shot me in the head.
I was trying to grapple,
Well, you did.
and I did it very well.
She grappled me through the back of my skull, out my face. And then when she slammed on her jetpack, it ripped out my head and I think my spinal cord from my body. So as all my insides become outsides, it didn't matter.
Your entrails
because
became your extrails.
It splattered on the ground as one deco pudding.
Except for the head.
Except
You
for the
were,
head.
your
Blue
body
cheese pudding.
was enough intact that Thaddeus was interested in swiping it.
Oh, thank you for letting him do that.
Look, man, you can't burn that
There-
fake point.
There was an
You would just be like
option.
a spine connected to like technology, and you'd be like,
Oh, we could cybernetically resurrect you
It
at any
would be
moment.
like weird
I might do
Doc
that later.
Ock kind of a situation. It would be like reverse. Because he had like a thing attached to
Oh, he
his spinal
basically
cord.
had.
But it would be the opposite.
the spinal cord
What is
attached
it
to the
called?
Yeah!
Don't do that.
Super cool.
You'll become a villain
A
later in the
potential
campaign.
But
Doc Ock had a
that would
potential
be
coil
fun.
with the claws on
It's
it.
just-
He really did.
Yeah,
He was a Techum priestums.
he had the same haircut too. A bowl cut.
Unfortunate.
It's a
Oh.
bad choice. Whoever came up with that.
I know it. So yeah, we
That's-
were all devastated by the end of the session.
And then the train took you to the high spire.
You were like, what
Which
are we
is
doing
probably still gonna be bad because we decided to tell people who we were again.
Well, we don't have a giant Grey Knight around with us anymore, so that might help us be more
Or-
subtle.
We might not be as
Or blue person.
Or blue person. We actually look the most normal we've ever looked.
we should look more evil.
Oh.
I can set head on fire.
Oh.
Cool. Ghost Rider. Man.
Give him a core mutation.
Ooh,
Uh
this is all going in the wrong direction.
oh.
Or
We
the
just
right direction.
all got downhill once Deca left. He's the only moral person in
Time to
this.
start our evil
That is
campaign.
not true.
I agree that it's not
entirely.
true.
Cool.
Kill!
So, yeah, you guys, the train arrives and everybody's kind of getting off. And
Oh,
how are you doing, Joss? How are you doing, everybody?
I'm
Because,
emotionally
You know,
scarred.
Deco's dead. You watched a Space Marine die. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a real and a Grey Knight die.
Yeah.
But we don't. How much of the gravity, like, do we understand of the situation, really?
I think it was explained to you guys.
For me, it's probably pretty important. I'm like, oh gosh, like.
I definitely think Jasper's more worried about the Space Marine being dead, honestly.
Suckers a
I
diamond
kind of
dozen.
just thought you were a witch.
Really? I even gave you your cool guns.
You're a cool witch.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
I'm not worried about heretics as much. There's
Yeah.
a lot of other things going on around.
I think Crisis is pretty broken up about both of the deaths for different reasons.
Well, let's roleplay it for a second.
I think, I don't know, I assume Joss probably would have been the most affected, but then again, Joss
Well,
isn't
I
very
gotta-
often affected.
I got a disorder from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Josh,
My
you step off.
insanity
Here's
went
Deca.
up.
You step off the train, and you're watching everybody come out, and you think that you see Deco standing behind him, and you like double take, and
I feel like it's too soon for it to, like, go there, though, for, like, full-on hallucinations.
you want to criticize me? You want to write this story?
Look,
Sure.
you're just not that good, okay?
All right, we'll back it up. Yeah, you think you hear like Deco breathing back there or something.
Did you
He has a very signature.
Skills. Oh my goodness. We're not supposed to bring him up.
That wraps it up for session 15. I'll be in my room dying.
Deco's gills.
I'm just gonna go get harpooned in the face by someone on the street.
Wow.
It wasn't just someone on the street.
That's
He was my
true.
friend.
Was he? You're not acting like.
I gotta keep it together for the sake of the team.
Oh, man. Hard to be serious and somber.
Gosh damn it.
Just hysterically laughing.
That would not
Like
surprise me if Joss
manic.
was.
I approached Thaddeus and I'm like, is it true that you retrieved the body?
I was not able to retrieve the body.
You said you did.
Good. thought I just got the skull.
Perception test.
Oh.
Yikes.
Did he hide his body somewhere?
I thought
Nah.
you wanted to. I thought you
No.
wanted to
Nah.
scrape him up like a
All right.
spatula. With
Yeah,
a
you're not willing to
spatula.
cope with the fact that his hands are bloody and there's blood coming out of one of his little pouch bags.
That is shame. I planned on giving him send-off. But
So you just want to set a flare
I suppose
down and,
on the
like,
way
light it
back
on
we will
fire?
retrieve it.
Yes. Joss will fly down and get it for you. She's good at snagging stuff right out of thin air.
You don't have to be so cavalier and mean about it.
He was my friend.
He was my friend.
He was more my friend.
You weren't here.
He left me with more in the afterlife than he left you.
Wait, what did he leave you in afterlife?
His physical life.
Or
Or what was left.
You're
Jasper
a
just
sick
feels awkward
individual.
listening.
Jasper's like, wow, dude.
Francis is not
Just
smart
like
enough
an
to put together what he just said. Instead, he just moved
Neither
on.
is Thaddeus or anybody else.
we're just all really stupid.
Do we need to worry about the Grey Knight's body? Oh, I didn't know the Stardy's body. Because,
Nothing was retrievable, and he snatches one of his skulls out of the air and holds it up. There's a screen on the back of it, and you just see this like obliterated smear crater on where the Terminator
like, he
arm
just looks like scrap metal.
Yeah, just like nothing retrievable. There's like little intestines like curled around little metal fragments, and just a lot of blood.
I might throw up just a little bit, like out of one of the windows on the train or something.
You're getting off the train.
Well, then I'm throwing up.
Just,
To think that
The death
one
cult
so
decides
mighty would fall to
It's blood.
something so
Well, it's not the blood; it's the entrails.
mundane.
right? I don't know why he didn't just teleport out of the fall.
yeah, because
You fell pretty freaking fast, man.
Nobody knows who's
That's
that.
what I'm
By the way, yeah, it's
Oh.
just he foul.
Oh lord.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
oh. Oh.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah.
He was a person who cared a lot. Not the Green Knight, or not the Astartes,
Ah.
but I admired that in him.
Well, at least we're not getting mind cleansed. There's that. He kept threatening us with that.
That is true.
Now he's the
Although
mind cleanser.
somehow I feel like I wouldn't have been mind cleansed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we can go down later and you can see if you can find something.
Yes, it would be good to. I think it would be good to go back to that body. But we have a job to do right now.
Of course.
Except, wasn't the reason we were going to the astropath because he needed to send a message?
We have a couple.
Thaddeus is like,
messages.
no, you were going to call in reinforcements
Yeah.
for the planet. We need the Space Marines. The good ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just along the way.
Not the
Did you say the good ones?
not
Christ is like, Will, and then he like pauses, and then just moves on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there's
Alright,
gonna
I
be
just
plenty of time to.
didn't
More
remember.
people?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you would
you-
say that.
You've
wouldn't
been
you?
asleep this whole time.
You don't have any friends.
All your
Wow.
friends are dead.
I was gonna say they already ended up like that, probably. But if I think time is of the essence right now, otherwise this whole planet's about to be one big old smear.
Well, we already had
Maybe
this
that's
6-month time skip, and it wasn't that bad. But I agree, we should get moving.
Okay. We should probably be prepared for other beasties to come after us, because
Yeah.
we did
We're-
it dumb
Well, the three of
again.
us can, or 4 of us can probably move a little more subtly if we.
Not with all his little minions.
Yes.
Oh, do you still have all your?
I have 5 servitors.
Mine.
Gross boy.
Hey. Look around you.
He's for
Perception
us.
test. Plus 30.
Or just him.
There's like
It's all gross
servitors
words.
everywhere.
That's true. Okay.
Alright, yeah. So we could
Yes.
We could try and
Just
move
have,
a little
like,
more subtly.
Small cloud of servitors.
We could be more subtle. We don't have 8 foot, 10 foot tall man with us,
We can-
but we are operating under half our firepower, so we need to be cautious.
really, really powerful.
I mean, there's definitely 9 of us and 2 birds.
Yes,
Don't
but one of
underestimate
them
our
was a
bird.
Astartes, and the other one had crazy magic powers.
You all notice there's a cyber mastiff chilling with y'all too, and it's
Right.
like sniffing around and like looking for Deco.
Whose dog is this?
Just as he, that he's just like takes out the head. He's like,
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like pawing at Thaddeus's little pouch thing,
Gross.
Stop.
and he's
Sorry.
no, that was pretty good. Yeah, I just like throw up my head.
I was gonna say we can just put on.
Actually, I'm in like full like
you are
armor.
still
I don't
very
have
stacked,
responsibility
aren't you?
for an
yeah.
animal.
I'm like in
I'm
That-
ill
that-
equipped.
Thaddeus goes, "Who wants this dog?"
I'm not
Here,
a
dog.
person.
here.
He wants him.
Come on.
You want the dog?
Yes, good dog.
He turns, points the dog's head at you, and the dog doesn't want to go, and he takes off his pouch, and he's like, "Just hold on to this for a while, and
Oh, okay.
he'll get used to
Oh, okay.
it." After 7 days, you can just feed it to him.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Shots.
Oh.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what? I don't know.
Being yourself.
Oh,
Inflicting yourself upon me.
okay.
The nightmare.
So we're in the high spires now.
The upper
Do
spires.
we know A, where we're going? B, how does this place look in comparison to everything else? Is
Looks
it
like a train station, but very high up in the air. And you're back inside the hive, so if you were to look the other way, you would see like rows of where trains can go, and there's big walkways to get over the trains to get to the other side, and there's signs everywhere. There's a little floating cherubim like flying through the air singing random prayers on their way to do certain things.
Gross.
There's little servo
They are
skulls.
good friends.
There's a big round like desk in the middle of the floor with it's a huge desk, and there's different like files cabinets and other stuff in it, and there's like 30 servitors and like a small number of staff there and augmented adepts and stuff, and you can see signs there's like servant quarters, like noble housing, market, and then
does it seem relatively untouched, or
Government
is it pretty
sector.
like messed up, like from the war and stuff that's going
totally
on?
untouched.
Okay, so we are in.
In fact, the train that you're getting out of is like a major eyesore because it's all like jacked.
Okay, that's good to know.
Who did this?
Should we? So it sounds like that's like a kiosk, basically. We can go talk to someone about figuring out which direction to go from here.
Probably, but first, before we do that, how are either of you with talking to noble people and people of importance?
Very specifically, don't talk to noble people much, but I'm happy to try.
What about you?
I'm, as you well know, I am very good at chatting.
True.
He does seem the chattier of.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I do have pure nobility.
Dang it, I didn't want you saying anything.
I don't want to say anything.
That's why I specifically didn't ask you.
You
You can assist him occasionally, if need be.
If we talk to
Thaddeus?
You want to be my sock puppet?
Ew.
we talk to any like.
I do not
Why
believe
did
that
you
my
do
armor
that?
has any
Why-
such
yeah.
openings. I'm sorry.
Because I can see Thaddeus being like putting on a special Potenticoil. It's just like,
It's already got the glove on it.
Botanical is what's on the back. It might get dendrite
there you go.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even speak highborn talk. Don't know what that means.
High Gothic?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Highborn
Let
Let
me
me
look
look
at
at what I
this.
have. I don't have high Gothic, but I do have high Charm.
Ooh.
All right.
They'll
So
find
a
your-
combination
They'll
of the
find
three
your
of
country
us.
folk
Yeah.
style very charming.
Nobody have high
I
Gothic?
have high Gothic.
Oh, you're our chitty
I
chatter.
don't want to
You're the
be.
chitty chitty bang bang, because you'll
That
shoot
is-
people through the head if they're not careful.
Oh, well,
Or
Okay.
unconscious.
Or conscious. Oh, what was that?
The eraser.
Oh.
high Gothic. Interesting.
If we ever run into like
I have low
military
Gothic,
cycle, I think I'm doing pretty well.
Sweet.
but that's normal.
Good to know you're useful.
Well, let's get going.
Yep.
By the way, if this is Thaddeus talking to you,
Mhm.
he's like, if you really do want the dog, I can help equip you with things that can allow you to have access to it.
Oh, well,
And,
that will be useful.
Because it knows different commands. And we can set that up.
Okay. So, for reference, could you, like, make the dog breathe fire?
Yes.
Nice. Alright.
I have a random in-game question. Or out-of-game question.
I have a random out of game answer
Oh, thanks.
for your in-game question.
Is sleight of hand a success or fail, or is it a contested roll? Like if I wanted to like not doing it, but if I did want to like try and
Yeah, can you hand me the Inquisitor's Handbook behind you on the shelf?
ooh, is where what?
The shelf. No.
The
The
shell.
shell.
Look at all this stuff. You guys know my perception is crap.
No, I was
This
Say-
is real
the
life.
shelf. The shelf.
If you say it louder, he'll get it eventually.
Oh, the
It gives me a
shelf.
second roll if you yell it. Oh, sorry.
Just kidding.
Sleight of hand. Although it is dreaded as a common street subterfuge, sleight of hand has many practical applications for the Acolyte, targeting from the ability to palm small but useful objects at a crime scene to slipping your Inquisitor Rosetta away when apprehended by heretics, or even pulling a pistol from a concealed holster unseen by your enemies.
Ooh.
And then in the book, because that was like just not helpful.
I just mean if we're gonna hang out with nobles.
I
I'm not.
see.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna cause trouble.
Uh-huh.
Hey, since you guys have been here, we're missing
Yeah,
like,
we're just gonna slit your throat and
There's a
go
lot
Tiny
on.
of money
jewels and
missing.
Imperial crown. You
Oh,
guys don't
well,
have anything to do
You
with
know, we did
So-
see some.
Unless you're doing a sleight of hand with an object on your person, like on your dude,
that. Oh,
like
kidding.
like hiding a weapon or something.
Don't put
It
him
is
on the
opposed,
table.
Okay.
and it's an opposed awareness on your half to their perception.
Awareness.
I use my awareness against their perception.
instead of agility.
Wait. No. It's your agility against their awareness. Sorry.
Yeah, because where'd it go? Yeah, sleight of hand is agility.
You may also use sleight of hand instead of gamble to hide cards up your sleeve or your palm.
Totally gonna do that.
Oh, from.
It's a half action,
And so if they're
and you can you can take it as a free action, but it makes it difficult.
Mm.
okay. So if it's a contested roll, it's just by degrees of success.
Yes.
Alright,
Cool. Good to know. That's all I need to know.
Cool.
Alright, not in charge. What are we doing? Talking to?
Getting to the kiosk or whatever.
Yeah, let's make our way.
All right. Yeah. There's an adept lady, like this old woman. Her hair's like up in a bun, and she's sitting there, and she's typing with 6 arms. 2 of them are flesh, and the others are mechanical.
Tanner, would you like to introduce your
A
character?
couple of the arms are like typing other
I'm
things that she's not
Agnes.
looking at.
First I was like, he's dead.
Sorry, Cody. It was
All right.
Derek's fault.
Alright. It is my time.
So she's typing with 6 arms.
Not looking at you guys.
Do we remember who we're supposed to meet with?
We're supposed to be meeting with the
We're trying to.
astropaths for the
Yeah, I
deal.
get. We're trying to. Get
Oh, we're
more
trying to
money.
get approval to meet with the astropath or something.
Yes. That seems
Something
like a
like
place
that.
to start.
Hello.
So,
Do you have a number?
not yet.
6.
Shh.
No, we do not.
She goes,
think.
and she points over near one of the pillars, and there's a reel, and you see somebody like walk over and pull a slip
Oh
of
my
paper.
gosh, this is so old school.
Oh man.
I'm not.
What's our number at this rate?
And she points up at the screen, and it says 4,037.
But if we're important, can we make that number smaller? Oh,
We're not gonna be talking about our level of importance. She doesn't have time for us, clearly.
Wait, it says 4,037. Cool.
well, what,
Do we have a ticket? Someone should grab a ticket. See how long of a wait it's
We'll
gonna
go
be.
get one.
I'll grab a ticket.
There
What
you
does it
go.
say?
6,012.
Alright, well that's gonna take a while. You guys got a plan? I was gonna look around and see if I can see anybody's tickets.
I was gonna say.
that's funny.
Do I see anyone have their ticket just kind of out and about?
How much time do you want to dedicate to searking?
I'm gonna start doing it
Shall
while
I
they
glance?
start thinking of a plan.
Okay.
Okay, so you leave.
Well, stay in action.
First of all.
Gosh.
A la
Cutie
nude.
slaps me.
I'm out of ideas.
I don't know. It's working now.
Oh, okay, we can just wait then. Hey,
Um.
Thaddeus, you want to like figure out the stuff with the dog?
Oh, we would need a workspace
Oh,
in a couple hours, maybe an evening.
Okay.
Could you also? I don't know. Could we like rig the number system to just jump ahead and piss a lot of people off?
Are you good at the techie stuff, or I
I
guess?
do have tech use. I don't have anything in the way of being charming, as I'm sure you've figured out by now.
Yes,
Plus,
that
I'm
was
a
easy
little
to learn.
emotionally scarred, so I don't need your response to that
Okay.
particular information.
I won't make
Ah.
responses. Oh,
Thaddeus pulls a servo skull out of his robes, and it has like this kind of spidery looking mouth thing,
That thing is gross.
and he pulls it off,
Ew.
and he hands you the skull, and he puts the spidery thing on the dog's neck, and it goes, and just like attaches, and it drills in. He's like, all right, you speak into the skull, the dog will understand you, and might do what you say.
hi dog. Raise your right paw.
It looks at you. It just does that.
Okay, that's fair. I just
Hey,
put the
He
head
goes
away.
by Nagir, by the way.
oh, yeah.
Nagir.
Nagir.
Okay.
I got. Wait, everyone's on radios, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we have servo skulls and a fancy tech boy, right? Someone just like distract her, and one of the servo skulls go just get the information we need.
Hey, you're really chatty. Distract. Be charming. Or whatever.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Do you? Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. I'll walk over to her and like, hey.
Do you have a number?
Yes, I do have a number. It's
Is
still
it
sort
the,
of like
Is it the
6.
next number?
Well, so
Missed opportunity.
it should be the next number. Is what it should be right now. Because what I am doing is...
What is your citizen identification number? Your yearly taxes will be adjusted plus 0.03%.
Uh-oh.
Well, anything to serve the Emperor. Regardless.
She like stops typing. Yeah, she stops typing, and she looks, and she's like, you see that line, and you look over, and you see a line, and it's about 20 people wide, and it goes up a hallway.
I'm actually pretty bad at looking at things, but I do see like a little bit of a blob over there.
Crisis actually needs glasses. That's the problem.
So
She, like-
if I had to answer you, it would be yes. Sort of.
She's
though.
like, is this an absolute emergency?
Within the perspective of the planet and its potential to explode and cause problems for the rest of the Empire, I believe so, yes.
pull a number from the emergency tab rail located on the opposite pillar.
Okay, thank you very much. That was very helpful. I will go do that now.
I'm
All right.
sensing a lot of sparks between you. So.
You So yeah, you go to the rail and you pull it, and this one says 389, and the emergency is on 140.
Hey, that is way
I walk
better.
over. I'm like, guys, look. I
He
moved us up a lot.
schmoozed.
Did it?
Sure, it worked more than waiting for thousands
There was
of things
like
would have unless
6,000
you did
something
the thing.
that we
So
just
fucking-
skipped past.
Way
Thaddeus
to
gets on the
go.
radio. Jasper,
Thanks.
would you like a servo skull to assist you
Yeah, keep
in
peeking around.
looking at numbers? Well, do you want a servo skull?
You want to just give me a service? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll-
Got a pick recorder on it. It can link to a data slate if you have a data slate.
do that, but
If
I'm
not,
assuming
it'll
you might
just
have one.
look around and
Well,
come back to you.
It'll just like beep.
Yeah.
It'll
I
leave
don't
me
know.
on- It'll leave me there.
There's just like a light on the back of it that blinks.
Yeah, sure.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Like it's floating over to you.
Do I just like in character? I'm just like, do I just tell it what to look for? Use it.
And then you
I don't
kiss
think I have
it.
tech
Do you,
use.
yeah, you gotta use a tech use test.
Oh, I do have tech use. I got it. Sure. Oh, definitely not.
Oh, way to roll alternate crit.
71.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know
you are so close.
that. Miss. Go. What do I do with this?
It was
Does
your
it hear
idea.
me?
And also, I'm not by you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go find tickets close to the number up there. Yeah. And hopefully it starts flying.
And it goes whoop, 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 and floats near you.
Alright, I don't think this is something.
I don't.
But you've dedicated a certain amount of time. Let's see. Do a perception test at a plus 20.
I rolled a 1.
Crit 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, then you know the exact number ahead on the non-emergency line.
Sure. That's fine. And could I... Can you combine skills? Because I have blather. Can I just like talk to the guy and like slowly try and just like swipe the ticket from him?
Sure, yeah.
Blather him into a false sense of security.
Which is what you
So
were
yeah,
supposed
you
to
go
do.
up to him and
I
roleplay
was
chat.
being charming.
Chat with me.
Well, I wanna walk
I
kind of like
promised.
swaggeredly, and I want to try and like drunkenly,
Swaggeredly. Sure.
that's the word, and I want to drunkenly bump into him and do a little bump and snatch, and then just kind of go, oh, excuse me, sir, but oh, have you seen my mother?
All right, go ahead and do your sleight of hand, and I'll do a perception.
I passed by. Oh, I have plus 20 on that. I passed by like 6 degrees.
Nice.
And that is only a word in Urban Dictionary, by the way.
Cool.
For
He
solid dictionaries.
yeah,
I will
he
got that.
fails, and you. Or are you swapping the number?
Sure.
Okay.
It'll be
Gosh,
nice. He'll
dang
get
it.
there someday.
Cool. Do you have concealment?
I have a concealed cavity.
No, concealment. Like,
Oh yes, I do. I'm talented in it.
why don't you do a concealment to like hide in the crowd?
Oh.
Wait, that's agility. Oh yeah, pass by.
Cool. Yeah,
Four.
you go into the crowd and you wait, and after a little bit you hear, "Hey, that bloke took my number."
Bloke.
It's a British game.
I'm going to. So I've concealed myself, and I'm going to
It
make
is
my
a
way
British
over
game.
to Crisis and give him the ticket, and then just kind of, I'll be like, see you guys later. And fade
I'm
off.
like, oh, well, this number is still higher than this number.
No! He just throws it away.
No. How close is it to the number on the screen?
Oh, it's
The next number.
It's the next number. That's crazy.
Yeah, how about we stick to that one?
Well, I guess that's fair.
You hear like some cherubim up above, and it screeches like, and it's like, nah, it's never
Oh no, it's a parrot.
413.
All right, Carl, let's go.
You got it, Jerry.
Oh my god. gosh.
Oh.
It's just because we watched it yesterday.
Yes.
So wait, there was a bunch of signs, and you said there was a market. Is it like nearby, or is it like way out of the way?
Oh, it's like on the other side of the spire.
Okay. I was like, I'm just gonna shop while you guys do this.
Yeah.
I can't. The guy knows me now. I gotta get out of here.
Whoa, come with
There's
us.
like so many people. There's thousands.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Big room.
I would just stay concealed then.
And there's a giant like clock set up, but it's like hourglasses
Oh. Jeez. Cool.
and candles, and they go pop 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 at the right hour.
All right. Well,
There you
let's
go.
Hey,
get
hey,
going.
don't do that. Okay, so you go up to the main desk.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and
Oh, did we get to say hi to our friend Agnes?
there's a different line that
Oh.
you would need to go to.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this thin, pallid-looking dude with a weird, like, sore on his cheek. And he's got a monocle set up with 12 monocles. And, yeah, and he's got, like, different scrolls. And you walk up and he pulls a quill and he writes down a thing and he's like, all right, user 4017, you're here for... Hey. You're here for getting insurance for your hovercraft. Do you have the proper forms and are they signed?
Did I realize the tickets came with tap?
Purposes. Wait, hold on. It makes no sense for there to be an assigned topic when you just pull the ticket out of the wall.
Do you understand? Or do you dwell in a fictional universe?
I'm just saying your system.
You don't speak High Gothic, that's all I'm saying.
I do.
Okay, well then yeah, you would see through the BS.
What?
He's giving you garbage.
Go ahead and do a High Gothic test.
Gosh dang it.
I pass.
You just came to the registration booth. There's different setups all the way around the circle, and you just came to the wrong guy. You'd have to go to the different labels, and they're
Okay.
above. Yeah, I was trying to be kind of real about it. Just, don't blunder through here.
All right. We're like, oh, wrong lane. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll just get a new scroll.
Have a good rest of your
You
day.
should probably find more efficient
Treat
system.
yourself
Bye.
later.
It is the evening cycle, ma'am.
I said
Well,
treat yourself
day
later.
is actually reference to the general concept of like.
Good day.
Okay, bye. Wait, but it's the
Wait,
evening
yeah.
cycle.
It's what?
It's
It's
the evening cycle, pal.
I will submit my resignation.
Good luck.
All right, we
Peace and blessings.
Try and find the
Emperor
right
protection,
location.
all that.
All right, do a search test.
Gosh dang it.
Plus 30. But you're doing it.
Wait.
Plus 30.
Plus 30?
I used to target point, but
Perception. Hey, I super get it.
Oh wow, that's super.
cool.
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
my perception is 50.
Wow.
I rolled a 62.
Okay, so you find it. What are you looking for?
What?
What topic?
Emergency services. I don't know.
Or like contact information.
An audience
Audience
with
registration.
the astropath.
Or an audience with like whoever is in charge here.
Oh, so more like a government department then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Parks and Rec, maybe.
It'd be it would just be like nobility communications.
Okay.
Sweet. That one.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So you go up to the desk, and there's there's an old man there, and
Oh no.
and he is
Dead.
yeah.
Introduce them.
He's looks to be asleep,
Mm.
and yet and you see different. There's like a couple service skulls by him, and they're like writing on stuff and turning pages, and he's like. And there's like a cybernetic lung pump that he's got, and so there's this brass cylinder that's like, and you just see him like, and he's like snoring.
I could probably also cure him.
I'm just gonna knock
You just light him
lightly
on
on his
fire.
dad. What?
Just like, looking to see if he's asleep. Just like peek at his stuff.
What?
I'm pretty sure
asleep.
servo schools
What if he
might
wants
be
to fill
operating
paperwork
in
and garbage?
as replacement.
Oh,
Hey,
that's,
servo school.
that's true. You
The servo
could
skulls
have-
all stop in unison and focus on you.
Oh.
You hear a mechanical voice come from like somewhere, like in their vicinity. What is the request today?
We have an important meeting in the nobility sector.
There is no meeting scheduled of importance at this time.
Well,
It was
it's okay to
scheduled
be
last
wrong
minute.
sometimes.
Maybe you didn't hear about it.
There are no errors.
I bet there's
The
not.
system is infallible.
your existence is an error.
Oh no! It's getting burned the crisis.
How about we
Ha.
don't
Okay.
irritate the
I'm sorry.
technology that's maybe going to
I
help
say rude
us? I
things
don't
in
know.
the heat of the moment.
Oh my gosh.
The heat of the moment.
Regardless, can we use this in order to go to nobility sector?
There is no passage to the nobility sector unless you are here on official noble business.
Where
We definitely are.
Present the scroll with the seal, and I will look at the 12 signatures.
Oh, do we have a scroll that has nobility information somewhere?
Guys really
You
think
had it.
Oh, well, that is super dead.
Right.
Let me see if Thaddeus can forge a document.
I was gonna say, I got trade copyist.
Mm-mm. He didn't do it.
Yes.
I got trade copyist. Can I, like...
Just,
like a
that's
blank...
recording information that somebody else is giving you.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't just, like, make it up.
Couldn't Thaddeus just spew out? Ah! What good are you?
you have
Make
a
toast.
Inquisition pin? Maybe?
Thaddeus is like X-nay on the Inquisition, eh?
I said pin Inquisition.
Did you say Inquisition?
Shut up! What do I?
Would an emergency slip work here?
That's what got you to this place in line.
Is it? Like, what?
Do you guys know any nobility?
Joss, do an intelligence test on that question.
Shit. I am not intelligent enough. I missed it by 5.
Oh, well, you have a plus 10.
Oh, sweet, I got it. I'm so intelligent.
I always knew you were smart.
You were originally sent here to help the Kaios family.
Oh, that's right.
Shoot. Never mind.
What? Oh, wait, yeah, you're not a person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
People have been
cursed.
telling you that.
I was gonna say, aren't they like all dead?
Not all of them, but some
some
of
of
them
them may
are
know-
in prison.
They know you. They may know you by name, even.
I'm not gonna go spewing my name. We've got stuff after us now because we started spewing names.
We never said names. We just said Inquisition. That's the naughty word.
And nobody expected it to. They just
They never
my
do.
God.
See if the tech priest will accept your good friend, Benjamin Gelt,
Well, what if?
instead of Benjamin Franklin.
Because I have a charm that's like a black opal earring that I was given by Captain. Shoot, what did I name him?
I'm gonna look over some stuff.
Does anyone have, or did Titus die with the letters of Kaios?
Titus died with them.
Yeah, I burned them up.
Wait. Do I have stuff in my email?
You got like everything you email. I sent
Oh!
you like the whole everything.
I yank out my data slate and I look up emails from Titus about House Kaios.
That's kind of sad. Emails from your dead friend.
It's
Odd or
like,
even?
How are you doing?
Odd.
So yeah, you go looking, and you see that there was an invitation to a. Well, it was actually a communication from Isaiah Kaios to the sororitas, and that was part of a bundle that was supposed to be delivered to the sororitas. From when you guys found the body of the representative in that office a long time ago.
Right.
Surprised I remembered that. So you do have that if you want to use it.
I will show it this invitation.
The servos will scan and they look at you and they're like, digital copies are a little more unorthodox, but I suppose we can accept such primitive technology at this time.
I mean, you like technology. I would think that a paper copy would be
They
kind
pull
of...
out a scroll roll and they cut off a section.
Okay.
And then they, one of them like starts jamming stuff down and there's like a quill and then another one comes over and like pours wax on it and another servo skull comes down that's literally just a hammer just and then it pulls away and it just flies away.
What is my purpose?
Just
Come here, Gabble. and and two of the other servo skulls pick it up and another one comes over. It's got a little fan mouth and just like make sure all the ink is dry and then it gets rolled up and then twine gets put around it and they put another sill on top of that and Gabble comes down and then they hand it to you. He says, well, the servo skulls say, don't break the sill. That is to be done by the adept up in the towers.
And which direction do we go for those? Oh, efficient ones.
They point to a location. They just like look that way. And then the old man, he's sitting there like asleep. He's like, if you go up the spiral stairs, you'll find a landing, and they will help you there. Emperor protects citizen.
Amen.
And he goes,
Hallelujah.
and he just like goes right back to sleep.
I hope his little lung doesn't get rusty.
I don't have any fun powers that can make that happen.
Oh my
Oh no.
gosh!
Spectral hands. Yank.
Oh.
Alright. We good. We got it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Just want to flick one of the servos.
Alright, well, time to get moving. You know,
What does the seal look like?
the
Does it have the Mechanicus whatever on it?
Yeah, but it's Mechanicus cog wreathed in, well, it's like got a leafed wreath around it.
A laurel leaf.
And then it's offset with an anvil behind that.
It just seems like a lot. Neat. Off we go. To the landing up the spiral staircase and whatever.
Did you bring the paperwork?
It's in my hand, you nerd.
Who knows?
but did you break the seal?
Don't they?
I haven't done anything.
Roll to
I'm
see if you
just-
break the seal.
Stop it! You're not in charge.
As you guys go to turn to leave, one of the servo skulls interjects with an irritated tone. You guys turn back to look, and it floats down. It's like, the 200 thrones for the paper materials, please.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I
don't
feel
know that
like
money.
you should have said that in the first place instead of just directing us, but
Oh, good for you dishing it out. I definitely.
Yeah, it goes ahead and takes him, and it says, your offering is greatly appreciated.
I know.
Pat pat.
Don't you love bureaucracy?
Oh, boy.
You know,
It's the glue that holds
the Emperor
together.
is
Alright.
incredible and he's created this good system, but I feel like the workers who are participating don't really embrace the true nature of him. Well, it's very frustrating.
I don't think the servo skull is the one to have this conversation with.
I just like the idea that the service skull is like,
It's like you're yelling at a
Interesting.
stoplight.
Anywho,
Everyone
my
does
fur
There's your
protects.
patriotism. Stoplight. Green.
There we
There
go.
it is, yeah. Alright, we're
So,
going.
y'all end up walking up about 3,000 stairs.
No, that's not too bad.
Spiral stairs.
Got
I'm
our
really
workout in
happy
for
to
the day.
get my
Yeah,
steps
my-
in.
Good
doesn't
session,
help.
everyone.
You're dead.
Um,
Only Joss can hear me.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Yeah, Joss, like, every time you interject, it's just Joss hearing Deca.
She's
say
just
stuff.
laughing, and everyone's like, "What the heck?"
No, it's a disorder. I can't have fun with it.
who says?
Deca says.
Oh.
It's like, this is a disorder.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh.
So yeah, you get out onto this landing, and there's just a lone desk in the room, and there's a woman sitting there, and she's dressed in like humble robes, and she's just sitting there like looking at different data slates, and she's got some paperwork, and that's it. And the room right here is surrounded by windows, and it's all dark, but you can see the city light and the forge light and stuff. So the room is cast in a dark gold and deep reds.
Cool.
This is where we came to get transport.
To present your
No,
scroll.
no, this is essentially the Astropath secretary.
Oh, sick. We're close.
Hi, we received this scroll from downstairs from a group of very lovely servo skulls.
She takes it and sits it on the desk. Thank you. Your request will be processed in under 3,000 days.
Yeah,
Could we make that less than
That's-
under 3,000 days?
as in like immediate, because we have kind of a dire situation that if it doesn't get addressed soon, this entire planet's just shot right to whatever.
She like puts her data set down. She goes,
This
I'm
is my
s-
job.
She's like, I'm sorry. The Astropath is fully booked currently at this time.
Shocking.
But-
Actually,
We can contact you. And she like just puts up her hand. She's like, we can contact you when
Oh,
an
no.
opening becomes available.
reaches for flame.
Yeah.
But the Astropath waved to our friend in a vision of his. He's expecting us.
Well, the Astropath has not told me anything of that.
Well, it's
So-
probably
Well,
because he doesn't
it-
consider you very important.
We were going the same direction.
Oh no.
Huh. She
You know, I'm
goes,
starting to
well,
like Joss more.
I may not be important to you, but I do have the authority who gets through that door, and currently it's not you.
Group huddle.
But, we're having group huddle, but
Is
we
it
will
just
be
her?
back.
It's
That's what I was
just
gonna
her
say.
in this room.
It's literally just her in this room.
So each pillar, actually, this is a good thing to note. At each pillar, at the base of each pillar, is a Castellan robot standing dormant.
Damn, robots don't share secrets. They don't even care.
Standing dormant, like not alive.
Just
Like, as
inactive.
soon as someone
Yeah.
does something, they'll be alive.
All
Fair
I'm saying
enough.
is, if this is the only astropath on the planet, or the biggest one, or whatever, there's 100% chance that they have at least an awareness of the Inquisition, working for the Inquisition. Their secretary probably gets the Inquisition thing. Nobody else is here. Can I do a search test, like a really good one? I'm looking at all the corners for any weirdos.
Oh, it's just us.
No weirdos.
Just
We're
us.
weird.
But
If there was a time to show that,
except that if she's
If-
if she talks,
well, I'm gonna shoot her.
no, well, it'll be too late by then.
Her
already
shift
attacked once.
lasts for another 8 hours. She won't be able to talk until that.
Wait, does she look bald?
She does have a hood up.
Does she look bald under that hood?
There's like cybernetics and whatever.
She bluish.
What?
They're bluish, aren't they?
No.
Oh wait.
Their skin tones can range from normal to blue and purple hues, depending on the high fleet strain that they come from,
Ah.
which is blue in this case.
Excuse me, miss, could you stick out your tongue?
Show me your arms.
She has bizarre fetish. Don't worry about it.
That's what you group huddled about, my tongue.
Why do you think we're here?
I mean...
Oh, cheapers.
Oh my
Time to turn on the robots.
No, look, I just need to check something before I give you any further information. I promise it's pertinent to our conversation.
Ah,
Oh, you're legitimately asking. Well, no, I will not show you my tongue.
Suspicious.
That's personal space. I have my rights.
could you show us all
I
three of
bet.
your arms?
You're being intrusive.
Sure.
She goes, yes, and pulls up 3 arms, and one of them's metal.
Okay, that's fair. That's good.
We're in a good place so far. What are some
She
other
she
traits?
reaches over and she goes, and you see 2 Castellan robots activate.
Oh well, no,
Hold on,
wait.
what?
Our huddle's not done. Could you?
They're just standing in their spot.
Oh, I see.
Well, they get. Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to.
I think we just do it.
Okay.
We'll suffer the consequences later. If you die, it's not my fault.
That's usually how my life goes.
True. Your many lives.
I'm a cat now.
No.
The tide is closed.
Whatever.
The Titus is.
Titans.
I come up, not in her personal bubble, but close to the desk so I can speak quietly.
She keeps her hand on the
make-
data
Let's
slate.
make like a tight
Listen.
huddle so people can't see up as well.
I am not trying to be untoward. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable or nervous. We have been sent by Inquisitor Alvis to speak to the Astropath. Here is my rosette to prove that we are members of the Inquisition.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh my gosh.
Right this way.
Because the last time we told people we got
Yeah,
attacked by
let's just
gene
go.
stealers.
Talking about like on
I'm
the
not
train.
okay.
I'm not okay.
It's fair. Joss may never want to show that off again.
Well, go ahead and follow me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, what was your name again?
I'll be filing a
Susie.
report.
Susanna,
You are getting a terrible review.
Sasha,
One on
Andrea.
Andrea,
Mhm.
Andrea. Okay.
Yes. You're pronouncing it terribly, but yes.
Andrea.
would rather see planet destroyed than go here again.
Terrible planet.
10 out of 10 would destroy.
10 out of 10 would destroy.
Alright.
Are you all following her?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not excited about it, and I'm definitely on guard.
Well, I was gonna say actually, one of us should probably stay watch.
Well, we can stand
This is
watch
the-
outside the
It's the worst time to have an
Astropath
Ashcraft
place.
get shot in the face.
You mean Psyker?
Stop it.
No.
Listen, though, you don't need to go,
Oh, that's so funny.
Andrea. Honey,
Andrea.
you said Andrea first, you nerd.
The GH is silent.
I bet it is.
What?
Thank you for being from Utah.
Oh, no.
Oh, snow.
Oh, snow.
I'm gonna stay outside because we have radios anyway.
I also, well,
Just
you can
stay
come,
together.
you can, yeah. We're not splitting the party again.
I'm literally gonna be outside the door.
No, okay, that's fine.
I'm
but
not
like,
leaving. I just want to
just-
keep an eye out.
just, anyways. It
What
would
about
be.
poor Andrea?
Shush! I am trying to talk! And I will murder you in your sleep.
Oh, wow.
So, Andrea. It would be really super if you would not go talking about how the Inquisition is here.
Oh, of course.
You say that, but I need you to look me in the eye and tell me that you won't talk about it.
Of course.
No, she
Yes,
she
Josh,
not
I
the
won't
words
talk
of
about
course, but yes, I will.
I will have to file that the Inquisition has rudely interrupted the Astropath's
Actually, it wasn't
meditations.
that rude. I mean, we were rude to you, but not to him.
Do you want to see the Astropath, or would you rather go?
I just wanted to see your tongue.
Oh, jeez.
Can you stop sexually harassing her, please?
Well, you started it.
Yes,
He's just finishing
Oh,
it.
It doesn't count.
That's fair. All right, we'll go see the astropath. If you really want us to go.
I was saying this as we were walking along. Like I didn't stop her to have this conversation.
You got more spiral stairs.
Sweet.
And you're having the conversation the whole time.
My stamina is wonderful.
You get to the top and there's a really old creaky like door with a rounded top on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes up and pulls a key out and she unlocks it and pushes the door open and she's like, "You may enter.
Thanks, you've been very helpful.
Try to be brief."
We'll see.
She doesn't like to be disturbed.
I bet.
And you're waiting out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chill with you.
And she closes the door.
I'm watching her the whole time.
Okay.
Oh man, sexual harassment.
Sure.
She's just like,
Yep.
Are you gonna do the swagger walk again?
Of course.
follows
Swaggerly.
her downstairs.
Cool.
I
So
know.
we're inside the astropath's office. Apparently, the astropath is.
So you're at the very top
origin.
of the spire, and there's only windows around, and it comes up to a point. There's different rooms and stuff too. The levels are like the rooms aren't built from the walls. Like there's structure in here with different rooms and whatever, and you can see there's like a spiral staircase going from the base of these structures up to the top, and you can see there's a woman up there and she's holding a bloody dagger, and there's a figure on the ground, and she's pulling the blood out of this person and causing pieces to like float around her.
73 out of 100. Pretty good.
And she's singing dark tones.
Okay.
And there's a set of pipes along the side, and she'll tap one with her dagger, and then poke a floating blood droplet, and she's just kind of going around. And at one point, her head like faces you all, and her eyes are just white.
Astropathy just became like 1,000 times cooler.
His next character.
Yeah, seriously.
Andrea is already gone.
Yeah.
Door's closed.
I was hoping she would be the one to intervene. Is there like a bell or something?
Ding.
Dong.
You guys have like, isn't there like a floor for divination stuff?
I don't really have any lore.
I'm dead.
I was gonna say you would have been the one that had it.
I would have just shaken her like a puppy.
That's
Whoa!
that's the correct way.
Spectral hand.
Oh my god!
Wake up!
I don't want to go up there. She's holding a dagger. Just don't want to piss anybody off today. I'm already in a bad place.
As Astral Path.
Madam?
Madame Astral Path?
Madam? Ms.?
Lady.
No response.
We have very urgent information that we need to communicate.
No response.
Okay, try High Gothic.
Yeah. I would like to politely address her.
Well, roleplay that.
But why?
Because we're roleplaying.
Okay, but every time I've tried to roleplay, you cut me off.
Just don't be a Karen.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, but I bet you can guess. Pardon us, Madam Astropath, or however we're supposed to address you. We know you don't like to be interrupted, but this is an urgent matter that requires immediate attention. Please. What?
No reply.
What? What do you want?
Okay.
She was also like 30 feet above you.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I guess
So,
we'll
like,
go. I guess
forward
we'll go
and
up the stairs.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you round
Yeah.
like to get up onto the stairs, you see different bloodied corpses in robes around behind the stairs, and it looks like they've been emptied of their organs.
Not even given a proper burial.
I'm
You
gonna
don't bite that.
I'm gonna radio in like what?
Hey,
What's going on?
I'm
Radio?
not radioing nothing.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh,
Because you're talking to whatever her name
I'm
is.
just
That's
watching
right.
her. I'm not talking to her. I just want to radio what's going on.
Hey, no. You're naughty. You're a naughty cat.
How's it going? What's going on?
Well, there's a lot of
That
dead
was really
bodies,
cute.
and the astropath is in some kind of trance-like ritual situation, and it's a little uncomfortable.
Oh,
Yeah, so you keep walking up the stairs.
well, I'll just talk to Andrew real quick. Like, excuse me, sorry, but how do they best address the lady?
There's no best way to address the lady. Unfortunately, we never know what mood she's in.
Alright.
So just like shake her, right?
Mm, if you feel that's best. The corpse grinder only comes up this way about once every third moon, though, so try not to do anything that would keep the stench around longer than necessary.
Thank you.
The corpse grinder.
Well, that's just inefficient.
I'll just
Pretty sure one of us is gonna have to die. So
I'll
she
just
can give us
radio
her
in. I think you
answer.
gotta
I have
bug
fate
her.
points to burn.
His pocket's full of hate points and it's burning up.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Someone-
so we've been going up the stairs. Are we there yet?
You get to the well, okay, and as you're going up the stairs, you look into what you think is the living quarters of the astropath, and it's a mess, and there's a stench.
I'm used to it since I'm carrying Thaddeus's bag.
Oh, no.
Oh, not a corpsey stench.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the room is in disarray,
She's a hoarder.
Ah,
cluttery,
She's busy.
level
bunch of
order.
stuff's on the floor, just like whatever.
Okay.
Throw something at her.
And you get up to the top.
Wait, is there anything interesting in her room? Like, is there?
You need to search her room.
Well, no, I just figure you don't usually bring stuff up just because.
I'm trying to give you details on the room.
Great.
Nice.
Then go on. As you were.
Oh, the railings are like kind of a cast iron.
Okay.
Interesting.
Clink, clink, clink.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Clinking on the railing. Like,
Joss is walking
iron.
along, clink, clink, to like open air.
Well, just try to.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
I can't tell everyone I'm dead.
Well, now we are at top of stairs. I feel like we've made a lot of progress.
Do you?
Yeah, you're standing on this this platform, and whatever. And she's got her back to you, and she's like playing with blood droplets floating in the air.
What if I touch one?
Do
it. I'm so not excited. Why did I say that?
Are you touching one?
That doesn't seem like a Joss thing to do. That
Just
seems like a
like
negative thing to do.
But I would probably know not to touch it, but I would still touch it.
That's fair.
That's pretty much how you die.
Don't.
Miss Beth. Miss Beth.
Miss Pat.
Astropath.
Would you... We'd like to communicate, but if you're busy doing this, I have something else interesting that might interest. I have this shiny blessed flamer that's pretty cool. It seems like you like doing stuff with bodies, so.
Did you touch the drop? No.
I chose
So this
not
could
to.
be
I
something
thought
else
about it.
that works with dead bodies.
I don't think I would have wanted to.
Miss
No, it
Pat.
wasn't that.
It's Pat.
No?
Still in a trance, still humming, singing.
Okay, I'll just walk a little closer, look around.
Sweet. Someone's got to do it.
There's a.
You walk closer and stop, and you look on the ground and you realize there's a blood circle,
Oh.
and your foot's on it,
Oh.
and all of the little droplets go out of the air
Oh.
Shoot.
and drop on the ground, and she's there, and her note gets cut off, and she like stops and looks at the ground and looks up at you.
Well, I didn't see that there.
Why have you interrupted me?
Oh, that's what you sound like. That's interesting. We have very important thing is little more important than little.
You have ruined this whole process.
Oh, what were you doing?
I have worked my way through the 7 sacrifices to get this ritual going so that I can be more in tune.
Well, then you probably should have taken things up with your secretary, because
She was told not to let anyone enter.
Even members of the Inquisition?
Members of the Inquisition know better than to interrupt an astropath when they're meditating.
See, we were definitely thrown into this against our will. But we apologize profusely for interrupting. And for this individual, I especially apologize for. He's usually more charming.
Okay, my friend died, and okay.
So, again, really sorry, but we have some information that can't wait.
What is this information? And why does it pertain to me?
So, as I'm sure you have noticed, this world is infested with nasty gene stealers that are...
I know that there has been an uprising. I know no more than that. We were perfectly safe here.
Here maybe, except that we got attacked by, 4 of them on the train to this facility?
Impossible. The walls are secured.
We have footage.
That is true.
Yeah, where?
Thaddeus, your server schools have footage of that, correct?
I don't have any footage of the pure strains. Those were on the roof of the car, and I didn't see any of that.
I'm sure that the lower tier ones are still worth noting.
They look identical to humans.
No,
Didn't
no,
they have
they
multiple
have
arms?
mutations.
Not the ones in, like, just the ones with the auto guns and stuff in the car? The neophytes?
Oh, there was one that had like 3 arms. It was holding a grenade.
Yeah,
That's true.
Oh, the old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show the astropath that. And he does. And she goes, I will need more information. Do you volunteer your minds?
What does
I
volunteering?
I need clear
Oh,
details.
because I've seen pure strings.
But here? None
Yeah,
of us
I
were
know.
on the
Not
roof,
here,
right?
but
I need
like,
to extract the information from your mind.
is it gonna hurt?
Yes.
Very much.
Well, I better take that because y'all are yourselves.
Wow.
I resemble that.
I resemble that.
I mean, Thaddeus might also have a pretty useful brain to pick apart.
I need a fleshy brain.
And here we are. Probably. Wait. Except, do I know what you've experienced with the out of game? Do I know what you
Dude, use Deco's
with
brain.
the? Is that possible?
I don't know. Deco would like it.
Come up with your ideas before you
Yeah,
ask.
let's shout it out.
Okay. Yes. Out of
Out of game.
games.
That's
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
because I'm assuming you have an open channel with him.
Yeah.
And everything, so I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. So, Deco's brain would be pretty useful if she can
I have
use
a question.
a person
I have
who
an
is
answer.
dead.
Dude, can I buy stuff? from,
Or
this armory?
it could be me, unless
Go
does
over
Joss
this.
know that you went gallivanting with the Grey Knight?
Oh, to the Grey Knight's thingy?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Like, I just went with the Grey Knight, and then, like, we both came back.
Because I wonder...
And I came back in armor, so you're like...
Oh, they all
Oh.
knew that you were going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm wondering, even if you haven't necessarily seen... We're talking about Gene Stealer, so maybe it's not that useful, but her knowing that you're, like, blessed or whatever might...
I think it's
So-
more important that she's like, holy crap, there's space marines on the planet. Oh my gosh, there's Necrons. Oh my gosh, there's Gene Stealers too.
Okay.
I think...
Lying.
Yeah, so I think
Oh,
we
boy.
convey all the information and then let her use whoever's mind. Mine would be the second best. I think Deco's is still the best because he had the visions,
True.
and the visions will be good to give context to this.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Psyker with Psyker brains.
Well, plus, okay, yeah, because he had visions of the Grey Knights, and you're right,
Yeah, and
Smart.
he had the vision of like the entire like galaxy going boom.
imploding,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So we'll ask Thaddeus if
Yours.
the mind is still usable, and then if that's, we'll convey all the information and then tell her to use our minds.
And
That
then
way,
we'd be-
she
Yeah.
knows to search for all those things, right? So I think that's the plan.
I like that.
Okay.
I'm on board. Why don't we do that more often?
I don't
Plan?
know.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Anyways.
Well, you can use. We'll try and figure things out with Thaddeus, but we'll convey the other information right now. You can use one of our minds, but there's other information we need to convey as well. That was actually.
I'll need to
Tangential.
access all of your minds if there's other information.
Yeah, just everyone do it.
Is it possible for you to access the thoughts of a dead person's mind if we have
She
The
looks at
brain?
the floor where the corpse is.
if we have the brain with us?
Is that a yes?
It's a yes.
Nice. I mean, like, gross, but nice.
Awesome. So he's got our friend's head, who is a sanctioned psyker, was a sanctioned
Let me see the head.
psyker.
Thaddeus has the head.
No,
You
Oh,
have it.
you have
Well,
it 'cause
I
of
don't know
gear.
that I had it.
Oh, it's
So
true.
Oh.
Thaddeus is like, well, actually, you have the head.
Oh, really? Where? I don't remember that.
The big.
And the dog is sniffing your pouch.
Oh.
Sick. It's not even a sanitary thing.
There's
Just
like a
leaking
hole
all
through
over.
it.
Oh.
His tongue's coming through a hole in his cheek where the harpoon was.
Stop.
Peter.
I'm missing
Is-
a bunch of my
is-
teeth.
She
probably.
pulls it through the
Oh,
air to
okay.
herself and she looks at it.
So he's got a lot of visions that he had.
Please
that
step
are-
outside of the circle.
Okay.
I wasn't in it. That was you.
Yeah, I.
And she sets it on the ground and starts weaving patterns with the blood from that corpse, spinning him around, and then she takes her dagger and she stabs it through the front of his head
Oh my gosh.
She's gonna do
and
that to us.
twist the knife,
Ah!
and it the skull cracks along the base.
Oh, there goes the servo skull potential.
Oh.
Thaddeus
Not
is like,
necessarily.
No.
and you can have two.
Oh my god.
The two Deco skulls.
Oh
Deco
no.
1 and Deco 2.
Sad. Camera
One for the
camera
first
two.
name, one for the last
One
name.
was made of wax. From all the waxy flowers he ate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, she pulls part of your skull cap off and pulls the And she just kind of dives her fingers into the brain flesh.
Oh, please don't do that to us.
It wouldn't be the same.
It would be
And
worse.
and she kind of goes into a trance and Jasper.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, you're standing.
Just chatting with Andrew.
Yeah.
You're standing there, and
Chip, chill.
and
He's got itches.
Andrea is like, I have paperwork I need to do. If you're gonna wait out here, you should come down to the main lobby with me.
Yeah. Oh, were we just waiting outside the door? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wherever you go, I go.
Perfect.
Ooh.
I'm just your little buddy for a
Two
little while.
romances rekindled this session.
Perfect. Perception test.
Yay. Oh.
No.
I'll use a fate point. No, that's a lot better. It's a 6.
Cool.
So was mine.
Ooh.
All right. How much have you cared about keeping pace with her? So she has a data slate out, and she's like kind of letting you wander ahead as she's like trying to fix something.
I wanted to specifically keep an eye on her. I didn't want her to send any messages or do any weird stuff. So actually, I probably wouldn't have been paying as much attention to our surroundings. I just want to make sure she wasn't doing anything sketchy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She's like looking at some stuff, and then she stops and like looks at you, and she's like,
Hi.
"This is classified documents."
I don't know if there's classified documents for the Inquisition.
There is.
Like what?
My word.
I'll say that in character, yeah.
She's like, "You wouldn't need to know," and she keeps walking.
I said I'm gonna stick with you.
Okay.
That's my job.
So yeah, you walk with her, and you work your way on down. Anyway, yeah, the astropath finishes with Deco's skull, and she's like, there was a lot there, and it was very jumbled. But yes, it appears he's had visions of an approaching Tyranid hive fleet. So it might be a little worse than everybody fears.
I'm pretty sure he
What about the Necrons?
thought all of us were gonna die. Like the entire planet was just gonna.
Well, I'm like, if
I
this
saw that,
planet
but I don't know
died-
what those are.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I don't have any information on that. That does concern me greatly. Probably more so than the Genestealer cult.
Do we have, like, physical information on the Necrons, or just what we can convey vocally?
Who's
hear that.
next?
I suppose, like, we have it on just that you can hear what
I
conversation
assume
we're having.
because you said it's
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, you know all the things.
Yeah, I definitely know a handful of things.
Our
about
other associate
Necrons.
has more information on Necrons.
Are you next?
Oh, okay. You get the information on Necrons while I'm doing this. I walk into the circle.
Alright.
I
Get up.
Oh,
She says,
thought you meant your
get up.
skull. Like just open it up first.
She goes, I hate guns. Leave them outside of the circle.
Oh, well, this is a blessed flamer, but okay.
Perfect.
Just so you know.
And then yes,
Lady.
on your knees.
Whoa.
Wow.
Down on your
Wow.
knees. Down on your
Okay.
knees.
I
It's
kneel.
hands on your knees.
Down on your knees for him.
Okay, I kneel.
Perfect. And she goes, I need to inflict a wound. Where do you want it?
Anywhere on the body?
Yes, can be anywhere.
Okay.
It will scar.
Okay. It's too much effort to take this armor off. Just do it along the face.
Side of the face.
Yeah, face scars are cool.
You're bald, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't do it on my skull. Just like.
She takes her dagger and she draws a line from like your crown all the way down to like your cheekbone. It's like that.
Probably felt great.
And she pulls her fingers like that, and some blood, and like it looks sinewy, like stretches out and connects with her fingers. And opposed to a power test.
Is this a manifestation of a psyker power?
Yes.
But don't I want her to succeed?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
But you still have to take the test because you have a natural resistance.
Yikes. So, do I have to do the reroll? If I have the... Okay.
No.
I succeed.
How many?
I get +10, and that's that. So, 4.
4 degrees.
She smacks you on the forehead. You need to open your mind.
It's not on purpose.
Open it.
Whoa.
Open.
She freaking fails.
Are you
I
sure
just
you're the
succeed again.
astro?
I'm like, I'm really trying my hardest.
So there we go. All right. Let's do it again. I've passed by 4 degrees.
Okay, that one was 3 degrees.
Perfect. She has your contact information, and she
Ooh, that's what she wanted.
she starts to trance, and she's like, "Crisis. We are starting to get to the surface thoughts." I crit. That's 7 degrees of success.
Cool. I only have 1, so you're all good.
Perfect. She gains your surface thoughts. What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
I'm probably thinking about the fact that there's this weird ritual going on. If you go like, I guess, yeah.
The ritual is not weird. Everything is normal.
Okay.
Do it again. 4 degrees.
Only 3, so.
Perfect. She has your short-term memory.
Yeah, so
She can recall the events on the train. And she can recall what happened with Alvis. And she's like, this concerns me greatly.
This is one of the reasons we came.
To know more. She crit 7.
Okay. She succeeds.
Perfect. She gains your subconscious thoughts. And so now she knows everything that you know about Alvis, because she was concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
She knows all of the conflicts that you've had with the Gene Stealer cult, and what went on in Nork Forest.
Oh.
Again.
Crit? Nice.
Well, no. I have 2 degrees of success.
Oh, okay. I actually failed this time.
Oh. She got your soul-barring information. She plunders your mind at will. And, how many of these did you fail?
I only failed 1.
Okay. Roll a d10.
5.
You gain 5 insanity.
That's not too bad.
And then...
Oh, my pencil.
It's mine now.
Whoa.
As you're sitting there all trance-like, you actually feel some memories start to fade.
Ooh.
That's sad.
Do I know what memories are going away?
Odd or even?
Odd.
What? That doesn't work. Oh yeah, it counts as a.
You're being nosy.
I'm sorry.
Gosh dang it. Now I know.
I wonder how you would even roleplay that.
Yeah.
Forgetting something.
Your fight on the train vanishes.
Mm.
Whoa.
It's gone.
What?
Oh, well, what?
I
Odd or even?
I know we went on a train, but I don't know what we did on the train.
Oh wait, also
Go.
D5 insanity.
Another
But I only
D5?
failed once. Okay.
I had well, you did a D10 last time and rolled a 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just doing a D5.
Gotcha.
Cool. 2 insanity. I'm only gonna do 4 of these.
Okay.
Odd or even.
Odd.
You keep that memory.
Which?
Nork Forest.
Okay.
Odd or even.
Odd.
You keep that memory. Everything you know about Alvis.
Nice.
Okay.
Odd or even.
Odd.
Not that time.
Okay. So what's disappearing?
Don't make them forget me.
I forgot you died.
Everything that happened on the Space Marine ship.
Oh. That's probably for your benefit.
Yeah.
That's actually.
Where did I get this over?
Roll a
It's pretty
D5.
cool. 4.
4 insanity.
Yikes.
You just bumped up your insanity by 11, man.
Yeah. Okay.
So you notice him twitching very painfully at some things, and you hear her saying stuff. I need that. I need that.
Whoa. What you doing there, lady?
She can't hear you. She's in a trance.
Mm-hmm.
And then she seems to conclude after a while, and she yanks her hand away, pulling some of the blood with it. And you drop to your hands and knees, and you're breathing extremely heavily. You're totally covered in sweat, and like you feel extremely violated.
It's been a long time since I felt like that.
Oh no.
Well,
Ah.
yeah, I just walk off. I like grab my helmet and I like can't look anybody in the eye and like
Wait, have you
put it back on.
Have you done that
You,
before?
girl, come to the circle.
Hold on. Did you take things from him?
I took the information that I needed, yes.
And he doesn't get to keep it? You're not just looking, you're taking?
But it depends on how good his willpower is. There are side effects to the warp.
But
I can sense the power in you.
I legitimately heard you say that you needed that, and I needed that. It's not a friggin' shopping cart, lady. Whatever that is.
I was even going to be like, do not talk to me of Terran ancient relics.
This isn't an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Okay. I will only take what I need. Please come to the circle.
I don't have great willpower.
Good. I need to see.
49. Yeah, just keep your hands to yourself.
Where do you want the cut?
Ugh.
Ooh, on the tattooed leg.
You know, I thought about that, but there's like major arteries in places. I don't know.
Mm.
Don't cut your
Danger.
palms.
Okay.
It's like the worst thing. Keep going.
Well, because then I can't use. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be.
Just like
walking.
Right.
Just like right down my.
Essence.
Yeah, you can cut my leg and whatever, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Okay. Happiness is not required.
You're not here. You walked off.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna lay on the floor and pull your pants up. Just gonna cut your leg.
I don't have to lay on the floor. I can stand there and she can cut my leg.
Please lay on the floor.
She's requesting that you lay on the floor.
What a pervy lady.
I know, right?
You know what? This session has had some weird sexual tension in some spots I did not expect it. Let me see your
Agnes,
tongue.
man.
What? It's just a fetish.
That was his
Poke
fault.
it out. Come on, you don't got all day.
Anyways.
Just like
It's like 1 in 3 sessions up.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the elephant. Keep going.
Jeez.
Do you have that information on the Necrons?
I have a lot of information. Why?
Okay. Is Deco and the Space Marine with you?
Oh.
No? What are you talking about?
No!
I was just wondering if they had some information that they could convey to.
I can hear this, right?
No, he's gone down the stairs. That's what he said.
He's talking on the comms.
Oh.
Yeah, it's already comms.
Yeah.
They have some information that might be useful for the astropaths.
She's cut your leg too. Along the side.
Oh,
And she started to pull the blood out.
I'm really distracted.
Okay. Blue power.
I'm assuming she's gonna be under for it.
Cool. She has your contact information. Again. 3 degrees of success for me.
Oh, I crit too.
Did you fail the first one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Keep a tab of that. Second one, or third one. 6 degrees.
I failed.
Yikes.
Cool. So
Yeah, those
she's
two
got your
are really
surface
bad.
thoughts. Or sorry, short-term memory. Again,
I succeeded.
by how many degrees?
I don't know. My willpower is 49. I rolled a 14.
3.
Yeah.
You beat her. She smacks you.
Can't
Open
win
your
in this
mind.
game.
I should have did this.
Again.
You know, I could have killed her.
77
Your
failed.
bomb.
You hear, you
Not
actually,
that,
you
yeah.
hear Deco's voice in your head.
Uh,
What would
do
you
say?
tell her? And actually, come with me.
Oh.
All right.
Briefly. Watch out for the wire.
Okay, Jerry.
Yeah, because I don't even know what you guys are doing. Like, I'm
Yeah.
vaguely hearing aspects that are going on, but definitely not, like, no one's saying, well, now she's cutting off his head and cutting off the skull top. And Josh's leg is
I'm
bleeding
like
everywhere.
not feeling great about surrendering.
No, I think this is actually, like, the
This
first
is-
big step we've taken in a while.
Probably pretty bad.
No.
Eventually, I don't know. I don't know if we should trust it or not.
Because astropaths
Mischief,
also
you're
hold
really
a lot of, like,
positive.
sway, and if an astropath knows and has, like, documented memories of Inquisitor doing all this crap, they can do just about as much as, like, any nobles can, and any, like,
Except that
major
it won't.
authorities can.
It won't matter with Alvis though. He's gonna do what he's gonna do no matter what anybody says.
No, I bring it back to the being legitimate part, because, like, we can't just kill Alvis, because Acolyte groups go rogue all the time, and people be like, oh yeah,
Okay.
you're dumb Acolytes, you killed an Inquisitor, you dead.
That's fair.
So, like, it's actually really good, it gives us legitimacy, but
But like,
insanity.
do we know that she should have been doing rituals like this? Like, I don't think we understand anything about astropaths to know that this is
But if
normal.
we
No,
do that, we're gonna spend the
none of
rest of
us
the
are.
night
I
redoing
mean, you're a
everyone's
psyker, but you're not a
characters, you know,
psyker.
'cause
None
they'll
of us
be
know
dead.
about the whatever
And
it's
the fact
called.
that
Yeah,
she's
color
using
and face.
blood magic,
Alright.
Pretty,
I don't know. I feel like we've made a big mistake, as per usual.
I feel pretty good. This is great.
You feel an awareness come to you.
Okay.
And you feel the familiar psychic waves of Deco. And, but instead you're kind of getting readings of what's happening in the void around you.
Okay.
And this person who's browsing through your mind feels dirty.
Dang it, I knew it.
And you actually notice that there's a lot of strange psychic signatures in the room. And
Come on.
even outside of the spire. Problem is, when this power is being manifested, that's all there is. But this is what you know. You just can't act.
I
The way
can't break
the way
it.
that you act is you can try to resist and resist.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember how many of these tests you have failed?
2, 3.
Okay. Again. Oh, I freaking crit failed.
Crit 3.
She
Launch her
smacks
out of
you.
your brain.
Open your mind.
Can I smack her back?
No.
Damn it! I don't want to smack her.
Cool. She passes.
Oh, shiny that.
Did you fail?
I supered it.
Okay. She got the soul barring information. She has everything.
Oh,
Let's see.
4 fails.
Oh.
2d10 insanity something.
Huh. Okay. Odd or even. We're only doing this once. I only rolled to take one of your memories.
Huh.
Even.
You were able to keep your memory.
Eat 'em.
But
when
you failed 4 times or 5?
4.
4. Roll 4 d10. Take the insanity.
Yikes.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, I did really
30
well
insanity!
on there.
Jeepers. Holy shiz, 30?
That's like the best roll you rolled a crit 0 in one set.
So here's the thing. The reason why I have done this so severely is because this is like the greatest violation of your mind that you can have happen to you.
Right.
Like she has just gone in like it's a file case and she's just fumbling through files. Just
Well, and especially since I have the awareness that she's not
bad.
cool.
And you're already like mentally traumatized right now.
Like,
and
I'm
she's
so
got you
not
stuck.
gonna
And
do
actually,
this.
now that she knows all of your information, she knows that you know.
Ooh.
So let's pause this.
Yeah.
This has happened.
Yeah.
And actually, this is, oh my gosh, this is so bad for you. The mental trauma is going to be insane.
Yeah, it is.
What was
30,
was
yeah.
your insanity already?
31.
Holy crap.
It's like weirdly fitting, but it's horrible.
It's gonna be
You were
fun.
So
Okay.
good.
How
at
does
games.
this universe have any people who like grow to be past 30? You know?
It's the people who do one little job, like screwing one bolt every day,
Oh
who get to
my
live like
God.
fine lives.
All right.
I'm laughing because I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
Go ahead.
I'm
Hang on. First willpower test with a +10.
Yep,
You failed or you passed?
I passed.
Okay. Now do it again with a +0.
I still pass.
Okay. Now do it again with a -10.
Dang it. I super passed!
Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry, that was true.
That's really awesome, actually.
Here is. That's crazy. You passed the trauma test. That's good. Good job. Like, great job.
This time.
What even happened?
The mental trauma. She didn't
You can
She
all
didn't get
sorts of
mental
nasty
traumas.
things.
But
So I'm.
now you get 3 additional mental disorders.
Oh, good. I don't have speech for 3.
Struggle.
So your dead comrade
Yes.
goes from severe to acute.
How do you? There's only like a tiny baby parentheses. Is there a number?
It goes from S to A.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now it's a lot
Worse.
worse.
So I have an imaginary friend.
Yeah, that's borderline where you're at.
So you think Deco is alive, and I think Deco is alive for totally different reasons.
Forgot.
I am going to give you horrific nightmares.
There we go.
I didn't sleep well anyways.
And that's just going to go ahead and be... Oh. Okay. So actually, with the visions and voices... So it just went to acute, but it started out as minor, and then it went to severe, and then now it's acute. And then for the horrific nightmares... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this different. Yeah. So for visions and voices, just go ahead and put that as severe.
Dead comrade.
Yeah, so it's
Severe?
S. Yeah,
Yes.
and then horrific nightmares, go ahead and put that on severe.
Okay.
Man, you did really well. I expected you to go
So
insane.
here's the thing. Now every time you sleep, we do a willpower test. If you fail, you lose a level of fatigue,
Shoot.
or you gain a level, I guess.
Right.
That's terrible.
That's really bad.
No, it's not. It's not.
You are literally haunted now.
So
I've ever
is it
wanted
every
to be.
10?
Yes. So what is your?
I'm at 15.
You're at 15. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
Man,
Also-
I was doing so good for so long on insanity.
Yeah,
Well, honestly, you'll probably still be fine.
relatively. Except for
Um,
gaining fatigue when you sleep.
It
What is
actually
it?
helps you resist
So
fear,
what's
too.
the shock table, by the way?
I think it's like every
Did I do that right? Hang on just a second.
insanity gives you one level of fear that you must ignore.
Interesting.
It says something about it in the book. It's worth looking up. Because then, like, I didn't realize this, but when Titus was at like 81, even the demons couldn't technically fear him anymore. With fear level 4. No.
So it doesn't... Oh, but you decreased
Oh,
it,
wait,
so
wait.
it's still scary.
You were at.
I didn't even look
Oh,
at it
wait.
there, so.
Yeah.
You were at unsettled.
In like
Then you went to
background.
disturbed, and now you're unhinged. So actually,
Uh-oh.
How crazy am I?
Is it every 20?
okay. So your vision or your horrific nightmares is actually just going to be minor, and I can still make you do that willpower test, but essentially just on like a stressful day rather than every night.
Oh, gosh.
Work
I
with-
just shot my friend through his head.
Been a little bit of a bad one.
That's literally what your dreams are now.
Yeah.
And either that or
Just
your
your-
memories getting pulled apart.
By the demon.
Carol the demon.
I knew it.
I don't think she's a demon, but
But she's doing blood magic, and that's not good.
There's like blood magic-y stuff just in
That's
the
sanctioned?
Psyker universe, isn't there?
yeah, there is.
What are you doing?
Like a lot of the
I was
dudes
communicating
is
with him
kinda
about
magic.
like where Deco and the Astartes
Yeah,
were.
we were literally.
Okay, and then what?
I
yeah,
did.
let's
Like,
go
pick
back
up,
to the.
I like put on my helmet and I like picked up my thing, but
So you ended with just saying that they need information. I'm like, what are you talking about? What? Are you okay? What are you asking me?
I'm feeling a little off. This ritual thing is bizarre and well. Anywho,
I mean, I don't know why you're asking about Deco.
I've already told you. Deco has information that is useful
Well,
to the astral
well, then you
path.
check him. You're the one that's got him.
What? No, he's not here. It's just me, Thaddeus, and
I don't know what's going on. I don't know much about psychers or witches or whatever is going on up there, but whatever you're thinking right now ain't right. There's Deco's not here. Knight's not here.
did we leave them somewhere?
In the next life,
What?
they're dead. Gone. Just take a deep breath. Think about it for a second.
No, because we arrived at the station, and then we got off the train. We got to the train, and then we got off the train, and then we came here.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, did we leave them at the ship? Or
hey man, I've only known you for a little while, and I'm sure you guys were close, but I don't think it's doing anyone any good bringing up dead folk at this point. Just relax. We'll talk about this later. Just keep your head on straight. Things are weird.
You see Joss start to scream, blood-curdling screams.
I'll be back.
Things are really
What?
weird.
Joss!
And yeah, she's arching her. You're arching your back and getting like blood pulled out of your leg and stuff. And the astropath is like in a trance.
Stop! That's enough. You're done. It's over.
She's not stopping.
dun, dun.
I like look around. I have my thing on. I look at the ground. I'm gonna do something personally really fast. Okay, I don't see it. I was just wondering if I saw Deca's head while I was looking around.
I hear the screaming as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
And-
drawing
and,
my gun, but I'm holding my hand like on my gun now.
Okay.
I like. Was I screaming when it was happening to me?
I don't.
Was I screaming like that?
I don't remember you screaming.
We didn't go over it, so we'll say no.
Okay. I'm like,
No, it's not.
Plus, you didn't take a mental hit like she just did.
yeah. So like,
What is going
you know,
on?
it's going on. I'm like trying to stop it. And I'm like,
hear him,
okay, that's
you hear him over the box. No, you need to stop. You need to stop. And like nothing's stopping it, and her screaming's getting worse.
Metagame.
yeah. So like, that's happening, and I'm just like, okay, and like, I put my foot down
Okay.
on the blood.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I like started scarling my foot on.
Nothing happens.
I go and I slash my hand through the blood connection.
Oh
Oh,
no! Oh no! This is gonna be really bad.
Odd or even?
Odd.
Cool.
Not
That's
cool.
bad.
The opposite of cool.
You activated Perils of the Warp.
Oh.
Dang
Oh,
it.
that's rad.
So this is what would have happened if I had touched a blood droplet earlier?
You just like open a second.
So
rift
not
with it.
just the easy peasy, the stones bleed, but like perils.
Yeah.
Big baddie.
All right.
Who's
Let's see what
rolling for
happens.
it?
Does she roll for it? Is it her perils or is it your perils?
I have no idea.
It's the Astropath's Perils.
Roll crit 0 to send her into the oblivion.
Oh, fun.
She just disappears.
There goes our credibility,
That's what it is,
but
it
at least we're fine.
So I didn't 100% catch that message. When you sensed her, she was dirty. Like
She's bad.
She's unclean.
maybe she's just like really corrupt because a lot of Seekers get that way.
It's a different bad.
Is it a different bad?
It was a more bestial.
Well, that's really bad.
So she's.
Can I roll for her perils?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to roll.
Oh, really?
Or if you want to pick an appropriate one, that's fair.
I don't know what that means.
Look,
I don't know what I just let into my brain.
no matter what happens, I did my best.
True.
I'm
You
just
did
dumb.
all that you know how to do.
Oh, we did divination.
I would say you did the most reasonable thing. Okay. I would have done
Yeah.
it
In a panic like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have lit her on fire or anything.
Yeah, that was like the only other thing I could have done, and I was like, I'm not lighting the astropath on fire
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
That's fair.
stage 2.
Roll 2 percentile rolls.
Oh, fun.
Is this... I guess I'll talk about it when we see the result. 67,
Shoot.
91.
No!
Bad ones.
That's
Yeah,
a
buddy.
baddie. That's not even a goodie. That like
Session
I
did
wonder
not
that might
go
summon
this way.
demons.
That's every session.
I know. I hate it. Why can't we just
I
have
think
a
once you
good,
start getting into the
smart
90s, it's like
section?
2 minor demons.
Yeah, this could be this could just be a very new session.
You know what would have
Here,
been super funny?
What?
If you had rolled a 99 for her and she got possessed by a demon.
Here is what we're going to do.
So bad.
Those were perfect. We're taking both. First thing that we're going to do is the 91. And this is for you.
Oh.
The damning spot.
What?
You see a seething warp stain appear on your arm where you collided with the blood. A mark of irrefutable damnation.
Oh.
Now you have to attempt to part yourself from this curse violently. Do a minus hard, a very hard minus 30 perception test.
Oh,
That's impossible, but
This is
okay.
like-
you can still crit.
This is
Yeah.
like
Seven
Macbeth.
Would you roll?
27.
Almost.
Ow, damn spot.
Yeah, perception is my weak. It's my second
mean,
weakest
he's
one.
a Scottish boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you succeed, you had to choose one or the other, and if you fail, you suffer both effects.
Oof.
Oh god.
Take D10 insanity.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. 8.
Oh! Okay. And then you must remove the affected flesh.
Don't eat it.
You bite in your arm? Dude, it's like your whole arm. Yeah, okay.
I thought it was
So-
a spot.
With holy fire.
Isn't it
It's
just
gonna
a
burn.
spot?
So
it's a spot that, like,
you
spread
come
out
out
my
of
arm.
this trance, and the psyker is like furious, and you see him like look at his hand and just like start just biting his arm off, like legitimately, like every bite, and just like
Ah!
just spitting his arm off, and he's like no reaction to the fact. Which arm is it? It was
It's
probably your
my-
dominant arm.
It's my dominant arm.
Yeah, because that's what you hacked with.
And it's smacked down, and they're like, ah.
And yeah, he breaks apart the bone where it connects right here, and starts chewing his hand, and just like,
Oh my
and just
gosh!
like bends it off.
And I like grab my flamer with my non-dominant hand, just burn when I spit out once I'm done.
And he's
Just
like,
like,
lighting stuff on fire. So pause. This other one that he rolled
Oh,
was 67. The Tarot shuffles.
Uh-oh.
What divinations did you have?
Yeah, okay. Okay. So is that like there's no substitute for zeal,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
a mind without purpose will wander in dark places?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that your thought for the day?
Yes.
Okay.
What two did you have?
I have men must die so that man endures, and trust in your fears. I
What do those do?
don't know.
Okay, man
I
must
know what
die.
mine do.
Man must die so the man endures. Increase toughness by 3. No. This isn't coming to
Oh.
you. This is going away.
Yeah.
Reduce your toughness by 3. And erase the thought for the day.
No more thoughts.
That sucks.
This
Yikes.
is stupid.
And then, what was your other one?
Game. Trust in your fears. I worked so hard to get my toughness up to 4.
Reduce your agility by 2 and lose 1 fate point.
Oh.
Yikes.
What? This
I'm
is
glad
garbage.
my character is hiding somewhere. You guys can.
This isn't going to affect you, Jasper.
Okay.
I'm so mad. at
Okay.
this
You're
now.
in this nonsense.
Roll a percentile roll. Miss Joss.
Hold on.
I
What was
know.
my other thing? I just had
Minus-
to lose a fate point.
Minus 2 agility and lose 1 fate point.
Damn it. Percentile roll.
Oh! Use a fate point.
Wait.
What'd you roll?
It should be fine, I think. In fact, it might be good.
There is no substitute for Zeal. Is the new one.
That's right. What do you mean?
Okay.
Oh, that's
And
fine. So
increase your
plus
toughness and willpower by 2.
Good, I'm back to a 4.
There you go.
Crazy that
I thought that was
Yeah.
I thought that was like a perils thing. I was like,
What's
oh,
all
he's
those?
dead.
Oh, dude, my willpower is now 51.
Weapon skill, ballistic skill by 2.
It kind of makes sense after you just went through that. Like your mind.
Dude,
So you
broken
just
but
stole
hardened.
mine. How
Yeah.
dare you?
And then go ahead and roll 2 percentile. Well, a percentile roll.
Hold on. This is a substitute for
There's
zeal.
So-
Oh, there's Deco.
89.
2 out of 3. Almost 3 out of 3.
Yeah, getting close.
A wise man learns from the deaths of others.
Hey, there you go.
Increase your intelligence by 3.
You felt smart.
Deco has something to tell you.
Hold on. Just
I
give me
do,
1
huh?
second.
Oh.
Increase my intelligence by 3. So close to being 50.
So close.
49. hate
Hey.
this.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Is this thing on?
Hey, listen.
That's how you know it's Deco.
Remember how I could sense people all the time, and sometimes it would all blow up, but sometimes I know where the bad people were?
Yeah.
You can do that now.
Sick.
Just
That's
be
good.
careful.
That's something we really needed in this group. Okay.
He says be careful.
Sorry, I was not there with you to prevent you getting wrecked by this false psyker. But
Yeah,
good luck.
This freaking blows.
he fades.
He's
And you're left crying on the ground, like kind of clutching your mind. Now you, what was your 2?
There's no substitute for zeal, which I've already gotten rid of. And a mind without purpose will wander in dark places, which I know what I got from.
It gave you a fate point, so you'll just lose that.
Yeah.
All right, now roll a percentile roll.
Okay. 4.
I'm gonna give you this as a freebie. Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Gain 3 corruption points.
Man, our Mr. Blessed Flamer over here.
He's got very.
Hey, it's almost like we're planning some grimdark.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Okay.
All right, roll again.
Here we go. 99.
48.
Close.
Same.
How did we get into?
I don't know.
Nothing
I thought this
good.
was actually going to be the good part.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting something done.
And yet.
Reroll that. It wouldn't be applicable to you.
Okay. Give me a bit. 85.
What do we do?
So does the astropath have to reroll hers too?
It happened.
Yeah.
85?
Yeah.
Thought begets heresy. Heresy begets retribution.
Ooh. Plus 20 corruption.
No, you increase your strength by 3.
Yay!
Okay.
That's good because I was just about to choke her out.
Suplex.
You should stab her with your broken bone.
And
hand.
then roll one more.
Oh. Bone damage.
23 strength. Okay. 88?
Dude, there's like some nasty crap on my paper.
Reroll.
Okay.
Take for more.
I hate that word.
The first one? Yeah.
52.
That's an interesting one. To war is human. Increase your agility by 3.
Interesting.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
And yet my fellowship will never go up.
You do eat it.
Yeah, you can hear Christ is freaking out, and Joss wakes up and she's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
No, I'm trying to decide if it's safe to leave her or not. Can I do like a scrutiny test on her to see if she's just being shifty?
Yeah.
Shifty, a little shift head.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 96. I want a 8 point.
Oh.
I just want that one really bad. That's a
My
94.
gosh! Why?
I'm gonna say I'm so distracted by these two that I just leave. Never mind. I don't even bother to check her. I'm gonna run up the stairs. I rolled 2 90s.
You feel a prick in your neck.
From her?
Yep, and you feel your body stiffen.
Oh, the
Can I
needler.
resist it somehow?
Do you have resist toxins?
Something.
Resistance
I
toxins?
think it's carouse.
Oh, I have that.
No, that's poisons.
Yeah.
Oh, but not toxins.
I don't know, actually. Let's go ahead and look that up.
I do have
Like, what's-
crowds. I don't have
A lot.
the other thing.
Okay, nerd.
playing Carouse on his toughness.
Gosh
which is
dang
not
it.
really my strength.
Why gosh dang it.
Oh,
It
my
is?
toughness dropped from 60 to 58.
Oh
you're a tough boy.
no.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't, that almost.
The ones that are on the brink suck.
Yeah.
I have,
And none of the ones I increased were on the brink,
I have three.
including the corruption, admittedly.
I have 3 that are
Do
on
you
the
have
floor
Carouse?
on mine.
I
I do,
definitely
yes.
didn't add XP
Hmm.
last time.
Go ahead and make a toughness test.
I'm going to use a fake one.
Here we go.
How many do you have?
Come on.
I have 1 left. After this.
Here we go.
Because I have 4 total. Holy cow, I'm not rolling very good.
You got it.
Why
Come
are
on.
you still using those dice? They
'Cause
rolled
they
290s.
did really good at first. So do I use my last fake
Uno
point
mas.
to not get...
Yeah,
Poison
we
it.
need your help.
Alright, that's fair.
I need your help.
Alright, other dice. Are you feeling good? Not good enough.
Gosh dang it.
Alright. Yeah, you fall to the
This
floor.
is like Deco
and,
last session.
And you can still see. And you see her walking towards you, drawing a dagger, and you can see the Gene Stiller bladed cog symbol on it.
Oh.
I freaking knew it.
And she bends down and she's like, I'm going to enjoy this. You all are far too nosy. And you see the doors on the far end of the room open up.
And they go pew.
And you
shoot
see a tall, bald man in power armor walk in, along with a tan, tall, fit person with mousy hair and gray eyes. And he's carrying... You just do your thing. Yeah, so yeah, you guys kind of bursting in through these doors, and you see this lady like with a knife, and there's a person on the ground who's like obviously got like a toxin dart in him.
I'm gonna use that thing.
I love your casual
integrated
whistling.
I was gonna think about that, but I want to use the lumen whatever.
You don't have the skill,
I
unless
do.
you did.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Uh huh. Of
Alright.
course, I invested in that. Where is that?
Yeah,
shit?
actually, like I want to know about your character too, but let's do this real quick because we got to wrap this baby up.
Oh no. Where's my phone? Do you have the lumen?
Yes.
Sorry.
That thing? Can you pull that up
I'm
for
so
me?
glad I
Because
wasn't with you
forgot to
guys,
write
that
that
would've-
down, actually.
Fails. All across the board.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
I can't believe you failed all those.
Yeah, I didn't roll lower than a 56.
Mm-mm.
Thought that
You're doing Lumen Blast.
Yeah.
Crisis.
So it starts out as
Feeling
a
like
as a
he's gonna
D10
kill Astral
plus
Path.
your willpower bonus.
So,
And
but
so-
what do I roll to hit?
Feeling pretty
Oh, it's a
similar.
ballistic skill.
She's icky.
Okay. Perfect.
He's gonna bite her throat.
And just so you know, you don't take a level of fatigue because you have the
I
enhanced
like
potential
crazy
coil.
crazy.
But it is 2d10 damage with double
Yeah.
your willpower and penetration.
With the enhanced one.
Yeah.
I totally hit.
Look at mine out of tuition.
And then 2d10 plus my willpower or
In pen.
in pen. Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, wait. Plus your willpower bonus in damage, but then double your willpower and penetration.
Oh, so 10, so 16 damage plus 10 pen. Jeepers.
Your willpower is 50? Oh my gosh. Cool. Yeah, so this lady, like, obliterates an electricity, and she's like, ah! And, like, her skin just peels back off of her face, and she just dies.
Dang it, I wish I could have seen that.
Freaking Andrea with a GH or whatever.
Yeah.
And free.
Her pronunciation changes every time.
I'm still
Oh,
on the
I
floor.
forgot to change that too.
The tall person in power armor, who's bald, comes over, pulls the dart out, reaches into his pack, and he pulls out, like, smelling salts. And it's, like, terrible and horrifying, but it, like, limbers you the freak up. And he smacks your face a little bit, and he's like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm down. Try and get up as quickly as possible and kind of just spazzy for a second, but Do I recognize this person at all? I haven't seen. I'm assuming this is Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Oh.
actually he pushes you back down onto your back, and he pulls out a scanner and he scans your eye, and it comes up green. And he's like, he's not one of them.
Good.
Who are
And
you?
then he helps you stand. My name is Inquisitor Melon. This is Acolyte Zarkov.
It's nice to meet you. I have some friends that have been talking about you.
We haven't much time. We must go.
We need to get up to the astropath. There's.
That is no
Oh.
astropath.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Bad things are happening.
Perfect. That's where-
Perfect, he
that's-
says.
And you see a woman enter the room along with a short, dirty-looking man. And he goes, "This is Rat, and that's Violet."
It's nice to meet you all.
No time for pleasantries. Let's go.
Wait, Violet?
Crisis.
She's
She
okay?
must have made it out at some point.
Someone saved
Man,
her.
I'm glad we didn't go and stay there. I've been
I'm
disappointed.
gonna follow you guys.
Cool. So you burst through the door, and he's literally just finished like chewing off his arm, and he's lighting stuff on fire, and all angry. You're freaking out, and the astropath is like clutching your head, going, "No, no!"
Cool.
Can I just shoot her?
I super want to kill her.
I want to bite
I
her
want
throat
to
out.
kill her.
Whoa.
Huh?
Crisis wants to bite her throat out.
Oh, you're
Just-
you're
yeah.
just currently
Yeah,
incapacitated.
I'm incapacitated, but like,
and
But I know that she's icky.
yeah, and you can act actually because you passed all your traumas.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I super want to cut her head off.
Do it.
With my big scary sword. Wait. I won't know. I'm too far gone. I don't pass anyways.
you have fate points, right?
One less.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh.
Rude.
Well, you too actually.
Right, I already took them off though.
I did too.
How many do you have now?
3. I worked hard for my extra fate.
If I
points.
kill the
still have that
astropath,
fate point.
I get the fate
What?
point. I'm just saying.
You failed. Are you gonna reroll?
Kill her.
I'm shooting her, you know.
Except that, yeah, I know.
Do a willpower test to see if you can act.
I just shouldn't metagame. But I wonder if.
That's a
needs
fail,
them.
but I have spare fate points, so I'll
Yeah, don't metagame.
I know.
do that again. Pass.
Cool. Yeah, you see Joss like try to do something, and her sword's still caught in her holster, and she can't get it out of the way, and she's on her back, and it's just a terrible position to do combat from.
Oh, I forgot I wasn't standing.
And you do the calculus in your head and realize that she's standing far enough away, and you look at your stumpy hand and get angry.
I'm pissed. Yeah. I'm going to.
You feel like she literally made you impure.
Mhm.
Like that. You're like so pissed. And now you're questioning your memories, like Deco's not here, like
Yeah. I'm gonna start by torching her. I'm just gonna. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But
Except what if she doesn't? Never mind.
alright. You torch. Do damage.
is she demonic?
She's a mutant.
20.
That's it.
Yeah. It was 6, 4, 6. I only get 2, and then I get an extra 1, and then I get another extra 1 if she's demonic, or yeah. And then I get other stuff if she's demonic as well, but it's just 20.
Okay. Is there any penetration?
There's 4.
4 pen?
Yeah.
Cool. And I'll do an agility test. And she does actually pass that. She's not going to catch on fire.
Except that she's like,
Including the minus.
her eyes are closed. She's super
I'll give it a
distracted.
-10. I'll give it a -10.
So she gets a natural -10 from my ability, and then it's side flame, so it's another -15.
Oh, well, she's on fire then.
Yeah.
So roll another d10, and that's just straight damage.
And, that's a 10.
Yay.
16.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
jeepers.
okay. So yeah, she just like totally encases in a coma flame, stumbles backwards over the corpse that she had been cutting up, and falls off of the top. And you hear like just a crunch at the bottom.
Man, Crisis really wants to just go over, like jump over onto to
Do
where
it.
she falls. Okay, yeah, he just jumps off and
All
like
right, yeah, you jump after.
starts like tearing into the body.
Dig.
You're not hurt by flames, are you?
I mean,
Or do you even
Well,
care?
he's in armor too.
yeah, I'm in.
Wait,
You would
how
just
did you bite your arm off?
So
Whatever.
I had to like rip off the armor or something, at least along my arm.
Yeah, along your arm.
So I don't have any canonical abilities that make me not hurt by flames, unless you want to include like that one time where I like burned myself. But no, I just don't care if I am hurt.
Okay. Go ahead and do an agility test then to avoid being caught on fire, and take your own penalties
my own penalties.
to
Like,
avoid getting
whatever
caught on
penalty.
fire.
Oh yeah.
Because you just like ran.
Yeah.
You just ran into the flame essentially.
I fail, but also I don't really care.
Okay, cool. Roll the d10 for yourself.
9.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
jeepers.
Does that ignore armor?
Um.
Because I think like when you're on fire. Here, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Because playing the game, like
Yeah. It doesn't ignore toughness.
range attack.
At least this version doesn't ignore toughness. I could easily imagine it ignoring armor, though.
Yeah, I know.
In which case I would take 4 damage.
Fire characters. If you have Sam's for flame, you lose D10 wounds with no reduction for armor, and you take a level of fatigue each round until the fire is extinguished.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. And then you can spot yourself out on a -20 agility test. Anyway, we have that. Yeah, and you.
Yay.
There's falling damage.
Yeah.
You.
It's like 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Narrative, go narrative.
Okay. Roll a d10.
Okay. 6.
Please don't die.
6 plus 8.
Ooh,
So yeah, you take 14 that ignores. I think it just straight up ignores toughness and armor.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would.
For the purposes. Damage.
So that 14.
The armor offers no protection against falls, but your toughness does.
Oh, okay. Then 9 and 4, so I'm at 1 hit point.
And you're still on fire.
Yeah, and I'm on fire.
Did I watch him fall on fire? Like,
Yeah,
you guys come through the
in.
door as like he just torches her and like just tackles her off the side, and you see him like stabbing her with this like bloody
Oh, God.
arm stump,
The
Yeah.
bone
bone
saw.
sticking out of it.
I'm gonna run after Crisis and just try and.
And Malin comes in. He's like, "No, we needed her alive."
Dang it, I was wondering.
Well, then I'm definitely running after Crisis to grab him and put him on fire and also maybe stop him from murdering her.
Are you tackling him?
Yeah. I'm gonna like jump down. And...
I think I'm on
No,
the
no,
same
no.
level as you.
You're-
oh, you fell down to us?
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
watched him jump off of a tower.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
We didn't even use the map. That's funny.
And yeah, I'll just try and put him out. What do I do? Is it a roll?
Just punch him.
I want to grab a nearby body and like smother him with it.
Oh.
Gosh.
There's no near. Oh, there is the
Yeah,
7
there's
bodies
bodies
behind the
everywhere.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can just like start burying them in bodies.
Just trying to like hold it down with it.
All right, yeah. So you start dragging bodies over, and they start catching fire. And this is the next round. Do another D10.
1. So I don't take any.
Cool. Wait. Fire does ignore toughness and armor.
I thought I
Oh,
only
both?
armor.
I
I
think it
still-
just
So
ignores armor.
falling is just armor.
Fire ignores toughness too.
I thought toughness did count against it.
Yeah, I thought toughness was the only thing that was
Oh,
consistent.
hang on.
So
Hang on.
even if toughness.
Oh, no reduction for armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're good.
Even if I do, I have the thing that makes it so I need to take 2 damage to take crit. So,
Perfect.
Cool.
but yeah, no damage.
Put him out. Stop killing her. She's probably super dead. Alright, what do I do?
He's still on fire. Corpses are on fire.
Is there like a... Is there anything
Joss, are you
nearby?
pulling yourself together?
Yes.
I don't know any
And I
items or
have
anything.
leap up, so it's a free action.
Cool, yeah, you stand up as a leapy. And Zarkov.
I'm gonna go and put this dude out of fire. I'm just gonna yank him out. Just whoop and just roll on him. Stop, drop, and roll.
Do an agility test at a -20
At a -20. Oh shoot.
to put him out.
Fate point. Oh, I do it.
Nice.
Cool, yeah, he yanks you out by the scruff of your neck and rolls you on the ground and starts rolling on you. And when you stop rolling, you realize like his arm just has bones sticking out of it and like his hand's missing and it looks chewed off.
Oh boy, you're gonna get a nice new metal hand out of this, buddy. You okay? Huh?
I'm just.
You're screaming?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like kicking and screaming.
Whoa,
That's
whoa, calm down.
Crisis is not okay.
I mean, would
Oh,
you
let's-
say you're in
You know what?
crisis?
We need to do your insanity.
Yep.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm at 23, unless you want to add
Look what
stuff.
shape of the metal is,
23.
Biting my arm off or other
For
stuff.
luck.
Go ahead and do a willpower test. You get a +10, unfortunately.
Pass. Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. Would you like a mental trauma? Because we can just push it through.
What do mental traumas do?
They're just random, but it's essentially what you're doing right now.
Sure. It'd be accurate.
Would you say you're hysterical?
I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What do you want, blind or deaf?
Oh gosh. Neither.
Hmm.
We've already got one blind comrade.
He's dead.
No. Liara. Or
Well, not
whoever.
Liara, but
Whichever. I don't know.
Tiana.
Talia.
Talia.
probably deaf.
Gosh. So can't communicate through comms.
Okay, roll a d10.
Kind of made sense if he's like in a
7.
berserker rage.
The effect lasts for 7 days.
You're blind?
Like,
Deaf.
I don't like that. That's just not convenient at all. Okay. You must compulsively perform an action. What would the action be? The examples listed are like fevered praying, frantically cleaning a weapon, reciting verse.
Sharpening your bone stump.
Ew. Ugh. Ugh. That's so yucky.
Dude, your pain tolerance is so freaking high. Like you chewed off your own arm and then lit a lady on fire and jumped on her and stabbed her with your bone stump.
I'm just crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
Right now.
Stabbed her through the neck with your bone stuff.
We never said the neck.
That's like unreal. That's like a Rob Zombie movie.
Cade,
Um,
Unchained.
So some sort of compulsive action.
Yeah, we'll just do that one.
Yeah,
I don't want
I'll
you.
do it after, once the session wraps up, I think.
Oh, it's just gonna be for a couple hours. It'd just be
Oh.
real quick.
Okay,
It's not gonna be for days.
yeah. Then, yeah, it's probably something like... No, I'm just, like, trying to, like,
Just ranting.
yeah, like, save my soul, like, because, like, I had, like, a damned arm or something. So I'm, like, doing...
the fevered praying or something.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Perfect. And you like lit your stump on fire too, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it's all categorized.
So it's fine. He's not bleeding. It's
Hot
pardon?
damn, dude.
Yeah, holy
Not
balls.
been a good session.
All right.
They're about average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
No.
this is where everybody's at.
Okay. Cool.
What do you want to do?
Oh, also,
I want to. Oh, go ahead.
So I don't start getting like things where I start hallucinating until higher stuff. Okay, good.
What did you have before this session for insanity? Do you have a mental disorder right now?
No. I had 8, and I went up to 23. I think. I might have had 5 and went up to 23. I think that's actually it.
Oh man, dude.
I thought they didn't start till 30.
I thought so too.
I also thought so.
Okay.
That's when it started
Well-
for me.
Mental disorders. It's every time you go up a step. Character must have for it to get worse. What's the 30 thing? Because I know what you guys are talking about.
I just thought it was once you got to 30.
Oh wait, that might be corruption.
The whistle makes me their god. That's a great episode.
I know.
I don't know why, but some
Oh,
of my favorites. is,
corruption.
Bless
Every
the Fall.
30
I love
points
to see them through
of
the
corruption,
years.
you get a mutation, William.
I see.
They have,
Oh,
like,
cool.
So that's why you're familiar with it.
Okay.
Okay. I will give you 2 choices.
Okay.
Self-mortification. Anytime you think you've sinned, you have to harm yourself.
Mhm.
Or the flesh is weak.
So you just get obsessed with getting machine parts.
Now if you think your flesh is now impure, you're going to become not obsessed at first because you'll just have the severe version. So you'll pursue cybernetic upgrades.
Which would,
That would make sense.
yeah, you're about to get a new hand.
I like both. Both good.
I think
Personally.
self-mortification
It
works
sounds more-
more
I was gonna say
contextually.
because you're
It sounds more
Like
like
as a priest, but even like the reason I bit my hand off was because it was like damned, right?
yeah.
Sure.
So now you're like just constantly worried.
So I'm like,
about
oh, I
coming
messed something
back.
up. I gotta.
So maybe you'll, and you're only gonna have the severe version
Mhm.
of self-mortification, or you'll have a minor version
Mhm.
because there's 3 levels. So yeah, put self-mortification for a mental disorder, and then put M next to it.
That's a pretty
So yeah, anytime you think you're sinning, maybe you have to cut yourself right now.
Mhm.
Or maybe not so permanent. Maybe you just have to bite yourself until you bleed.
Mhm.
Start hitting your head.
Bad Dobby.
Well, that's like a. That's a good sign of insanity. When you just. You know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or rather-
No.
Oh.
I'll have a robot hand. I'll be fine.
That's so sad.
Are we?
It'll probably have a flamer in it. Too.
All right.
It'll be like.
that'd be rad.
Iron Man.
Oh,
I'm like effing frustrated at this point. I think we're gonna just like. So I was grabbing bodies. I'm just throwing one down and just like exasperatedly and angrily that a little.
One of them's alive.
I know there are others.
No. As you throw one down, it like cries out, "Please, don't let me die."
Don't trust.
What's their body even look like?
It's a woman. This one has hair. The other one was bald.
It doesn't have like its entrails
I'll be
sticking out
honest.
and stuff.
Oh, it's definitely got its guts open.
I would just shoot it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
If nothing
Put it
else,
out of
it's
its misery.
mercy.
Yeah.
I'm angry anyways.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Who says that?
You know what? Go ahead and do a willpower test. And if you fail, you'll just shoot it. And if you pass, I'll let you...
97.
Wow. You shoot it a bunch.
I have
times.
no
It was
more
like
fate points either.
No.
with a bolt pistol.
And I can't.
Yeah, her head blows out the back of her brain.
Was this somebody
Wait,
important?
Does anyone
This
see
was
this?
like the previous.
Yeah, it's like right in front of everybody.
I really do not like that.
Was that the astral
Just
path?
blew
Like the
someone's
actual
head
one?
off.
Oh no, you just killed the astral path. Oh gosh. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
there's another body.
Oh man.
I'm like, what are you doing? Would we recognize that's the
So
astral
like,
path?
not even gonna say anything. I was literally about to be like angrily. I say, "Well, who's the real astropath?"
Okay, so yeah, you shoot her and say that. You don't recognize the
Yeah.
astropath because you've never seen her before, but Malon's just like, ah! And he just like yells at you, and he just like storms off, and he's just like, ah!
Why can't we do anything right?
Oh god.
And he's just like away. He's just like,
You are all the worst. It's not
All
my
I did
fault.
was
I
very
wasn't
little.
even here.
I wasn't even a part of this. I didn't know
Then
anything.
why did you react so strongly?
Because we have had, since the moment I've met you guys, his life has been horrible.
Yeah, you guys are psychotic.
You weren't doing so hot before you got frozen, man.
I was sleeping. I was fine.
Your throat was slit.
Well, that's one bad person. This has been bad left and right. Nothing's good.
All right, everyone, calm down. We gotta go figure out what Malin wants us to
he's
do.
like,
Every session.
Malin stops. He's like, does anybody have psychic powers? Kill the astropath, please. Bring it back. Like whatever you got to do.
I don't have healing. I can't.
Hey.
Could I
I got super glue.
He like looks.
duct tape? Can I can't try if I don't have
Whoa, wait.
I'm going to roll willpower
Cybernetic
test.
resurrection stuff, does it still keep your psychic powers when you come back?
Kind of. Thaddeus is there, and he just kind of.
That's so anime.
Thaddeus was just hiding the whole dang time. He didn't do squat.
He was actually. Oh man, we forgot about him. Yeah, he was just standing up there with y'all watching it.
He gets distracted.
He was
easily.
very.
Um,
Yeah, he was just like he was. You know what?
He was
wasn't.
looking at the bodies.
He was looking
Uh-oh.
everywhere else.
That makes sense. That's kind of bad.
Crisis has healing. Sort of.
No.
He does.
You want to try to perform a miracle?
But,
Do it!
So I did roll a willpower test to see if he like stabilized, and he snapped back. So he can burn her. He can try.
Thaddeus is standing there, and he's like,
I have to.
What was that? This
oh,
guy wants to
boy.
light the dead body on fire to bring it back to life. Who
We
are
can
these people?
do.
It's a
Well,
really long story.
I found something you'll be interested in. And he takes you up to the second level on the tower, in the little room thing. And all that blood on that pedestal up top drains down into a tub. There's a bloody tub. And he's like, well, could baptize her in blood. Do the fire thing.
Crisis is.
Ritual bloods.
Oh my gosh. That's what the other thing was doing. This is
What other thing?
the fake astropath. She was doing blood sacrifices.
She was reading blood.
Yeah.
Still.
She was using. So, Gene Stiller, Cultus Magos.
Did he
Oh,
did,
I
shoot,
spoke.
is that what it is? You spoiled
But
it.
hey,
No!
Oh!
hey,
Hey,
listen.
guys, we did something really
Since-
good.
since he killed that,
Wait,
does he get anything
Did I hear that
from
right?
it?
Yeah, you get a fate point.
There you go.
It's
So you didn't
it's
even
more
lose
like a
one.
super high.
Well, I did, but
now?
oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fake astropath.
Oh.
I know it is, but I won't say it.
That's so funny. So you accidentally did a good
We
thing.
accidentally did like a
Well, but they
pretty
wanted
good
it
thing.
alive.
That's
yeah,
also true.
they wanted it for
So,
questioning.
yeah, Malin comes over. And
Makes
he's like,
sense why
we
you're there.
needed this person alive. This is the Magos for the Gene Stiller cult.
When I know
Bring them up, and I'll bring them back. Or rather, bring them up, or I'll bring them back. And I'll bring them back.
Hey, this guy's not doing very good. He's missed his hand. And he
You
should
don't
not have
understand.
Yeah,
passed.
so you're like
Yeah, like
with Thaddeus, and you're like dragging the astropath's body up the stairs. And Thaddeus is like, all right, we are in the tub. Like, I don't know how you do these things.
Wait, so while they're all doing that, can we get Melon to explain a little bit more of the situation that's going on? Like, I don't want to stop you guys. I think you guys should just go for it. But like,
Yeah.
I want to sit and talk with our actual informed friends.
You think you think they're friends? How do you know?
Because they didn't kill me.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know if we have
Malin.
time, but-
Yeah, Malin, he's like, look. The genes still are cold on this planet. I don't know if it's like anything in recorded Imperial history, but the Gene Stiller cult has 3 leaders. There's a Patriarch, a Magus, and a Primus.
Oh, we killed the Primus.
No, you thought you killed the Primus.
But don't we still think we killed the Primus?
Oh yeah, you do.
Because we blew
Um,
apart.
While we were tracking the disappearance of Psychers, we came onto various leads that pointed us to the Magus. And when this place was declared a safe zone, there was a coup to replace the Astropath and put the Magus in a position to where she could reach the stars easier,
Makes sense.
which is what she was doing.
Well, we interrupted her. So that's something.
She said that she was in the middle of one of her rituals that had 7 parts,
To get more in touch with.
and that wasn't completed.
Blood starts pouring off of the tower as Thaddeus helps you overturn the bathtub after dunking her. And blood just splashes all over the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thaddeus, cut my arm. My blood needs to be in there.
Okay.
Whoa! Why are we letting the crazy hurt dude do all this stuff?
You cut your arm.
You legitimately don't understand.
Yeah, just
wait.
trickles down. And Emperor.
This is the first time I'm seeing any of this.
Yeah, you see him and he's got blood all over him and he's standing on the second level of this Astropath's tower and he's calling out.
I'm literally
Emperor.
shaking my head.
Return this soul
Looks
to
like
us.
a dark ceremony. It's gonna send me to
Can you light her on fire?
Yeah.
She has the faith.
Odd or even?
Odd.
Nothing happens. And you continue to cry out repeatedly and repeatedly. And you end up, this is kind of significant for you, I guess. So you fall to your knees sobbing.
I have confidence, so keep doing it until she's just ashes. And then it'll take me a while to realize, and I'll look down.
So we'll say that she doesn't get to that point, the
Okay.
fire just goes out while she's still a corpse.
Oh, man.
And Thaddeus puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, you gotta stop. Just stop.
No, I just need more faith.
Let me see what I can do.
to the
A
burn
rough
body.
one for crisis.
No, I'm not
Lost
done.
his
It's
faith.
not done.
Keep praying, but let me try to help.
I'm having a
I can.
PTSD flashback
I
to my
have-
campaign in Tranche.
He pulls out some servo skulls and he starts messing with wires and stuff,
Okay.
attaching them to the base of the skull and he's like, I need a power source. I need a power source.
The
Gold Emperor.
Oh, can I give you power with the?
Oh.
You have a pretender glow. Yes, come up here.
All right.
Please hurry.
Clank, clack, clank, clack.
All right, yeah. So you come up here and you crouch down. He starts plugging stuff into you, and you feel a tickle, a
Ooh.
little tickle. And
Okay.
This session.
the head of the Astropath animates, and the jaw's like, and you hear this gasp of strained air because her lungs are all burned up too. She's like,
I have Medicaid.
She has like her like giant band-aid.
And Thaddeus like looks over, and as you're like standing there saying that, he's like, "Oh, she's quite dead. Temporarily reanimating the brain."
Okay. Icky.
All right.
It doesn't have to be temporary.
If you guys want,
Right.
if you guys want a message sent out, you got to get up here and put something together.
Who are we sending that message to? Was it Grey Knight?
I think it was like Space Marines, like
Oh.
in general, especially the ones in charge of aliens.
The Deathwatch.
I don't know if we know.
We need someone to say a message like as to what is happening here and what we request.
Shouldn't Malin do that?
Whisper it into her mouth.
This would be Malin's.
Malin's like, you guys know more than I do.
That's bad news.
Who's your
Crisis ain't gonna do it.
lead acolyte?
I hate you.
It's a serious question. You're whoever's the most.
You have the
familiar
most
should do it.
knowledge about Necrons, but
I
she has the
would-
most knowledge about the situation other than Necrons.
Thaddeus is like, well, why don't you all do it?
Do it. Do it.
I'll do it.
You have faith in
Take
the
a
Emperor, right?
Okay.
Yes.
You can get a message through. And it's because of you, friend. Your sacrifice has brought her back to this point.
Oh, I've done it.
And he's like,
Oh,
yeah, I've got you convinced that it was you.
oh.
Even though
I was
Thaddeus is
worried.
like, yeah, keep the power going.
Yeah, I was not gonna say anything.
I just like bend over and like, well, there's demons and there's
And he
Necrons
puts his hand on
and-
your shoulder and he's like, you got it deep, brother. Breathe deep. And calm your heart, and the Emperor or our Messiah will give you the words that you need to say.
Christ ignores the addendum. Anvil is in the most dire of circumstances, and its fall will lead to the fall of the Imperium. In accordance with a number of visions that some people have received. There is a Necron threat, a number of demonic forces being gathered by Inquisitor Alvis,
Demon host.
demon hosts by Inquisitor Alvis, and gene stealers across the planet,
I'm
We- and Tyranids. We need...
Necrons.
Right, I mentioned that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. We need any reinforcements to prevent this threat to the Imperium. But the planet must survive. The Deathwatch, any forces that can be sent here to prevent this are necessary. God Emperor protects.
And Thaddeus looks at you too. Add what you can.
We have some forces already in the depths of the planet, but we won't survive unless we have more.
Yeah, we need the full military might of the Imperium at this moment more than any else. They're gonna come at us from all angles, and we need to be prepared. We're already behind.
I don't know you, but do you have something to say? You think back to like even just the last 6 months.
Would have been nice to have all that support 6 months ago. I don't have any. I think you guys got it. I don't even know what Necrons are. Fought the alien things all over. We got our trash kicked. I think there's just
Are there still people here worth saving?
yes, there are. There's lots of people on this planet that we need to save.
Is there anything else that's happened?
You can't abandon us.
in the 6 months that we skipped the obelisk?
Right.
I don't know what the obelisk is.
Remember when our guards went?
I don't think.
To the
Oh,
it was in the
you
bottom.
don't know.
It was in the bottom of the mine.
Yeah, I have no idea what that
Yeah, we're gonna
is.
have to have a proper sit and talk here in a minute, but
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Was that it?
I just did that because it didn't really mean anything.
I was like,
There's lots of people still on this planet that are fighting, and we have lots of women and children who need shelter, and other members of the Imperium who need to get off this planet before it turns into a, I don't know, giant cesspool of death of demons and other such creatures.
Thaddeus leans forward and whispers to her, to the astropath's head, and says, what you have heard is true, and Anvil is one of 5 forges. It will spread without assistance, and it could become yet another tear in this galaxy that divides us all. Emperor protects. Praise the Omnissiah. Please come with haste. And he pulls your little out.
Oh, all right.
And
just tuck that back in.
do a copyist test.
please, one good roll today. One based off of, I guess, intelligence.
I would imagine it's intelligence.
And how many day?
Okay. He says, well, I wanted to see if we could get written copies of what we just sent, but I have recorded it with a servo skull.
We settled that.
Yeah. We need to spread this message. Hopefully it sent. But I believe it did. And any ships, and he like looks to Malin, he's like, we gotta get authority. Any ships that leave need this message on it. We gotta get this spread to the corners of the galaxy so that we can get help here.
Gotta make sure any ships that leave aren't packing any visitors with them. Russ will be spreading more than a message.
This is like a observatory kind of building, right? Like we can see space and everything.
It's not like that. It's just a hive spire, and the windows were to represent just like a view, and a peaceful area.
Can we see space?
You can't see space, but I mean you can look up and see the sky and like the horizon and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, Malin goes, this is a dark day indeed. But hopefully we can be a light in it. And I will end the session there.
Yay.
Oh,
What?
I'm tired.
What a crap show.
Wow.
What a dark session. Oh my gosh.
Why did we let that stupid thing into our brains?
The astropath. Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
I changed my dude's name.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Zarkov. Why didn't you correct me?
Because you're
I'm pretty sure Crisis is just going to call you Deco.
it's just Terrigen now.
What?
Turgeon?
Terrigen.
Turgeon?
You are a
Turgeon.
psyker, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't go with that. Never mind then.
No.
He's a guardsman. Tell us about your character before we end
Oh,
this
yeah.
We
session.
also have to go over our votes from last
I was
time.
gonna say I still have my vote from before.
Oh, shoot.
I thought we turned that on, but that's only because I couldn't find it off to the side wherever I stored it.
So his name is Terrigen Brule. He's in the Crimson Guard, which is like a specialist class. So he's like kind of techie.
That was quick.
He kind of joined the guard just to kind of get out
Oh.
of like
And it says
the
57.
crap hole that is the underworld.
Put session 57 on all your old votes. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're
but
good,
keep,
dude.
Yeah, keep going.
But
Maybe repeat because I cut you off.
no, you're good. So that's for last time, right?
Terrigen? How do you spell
Terrigen.
that?
It's Terragen.
Terrigen.
Cool.
You'll have to adjust your own nickname.
Oh yeah.
Do you need a pencil?
Yeah,
That's nice.
I know.
Would a pen work?
Yeah.
It was a dark session, but I think it was a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun?
I thought it was something, yeah. In a good way.
That was very grimdark.
Yeah.
That's for
All right,
I may have gone too far in a few places.
keep going, Mr. Terrigen.
Absolutely not. I shot the astropath point blank without anything twice. We stopped for nothing.
I'm so mad.
I rolled on 97. I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
I don't even know who to.
It's okay, I brought her back.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did.
You definitely
The
did.
beginning of the session and the end were different.
Yeah.
Very
It started out
Very-
so like
It started out like you guys were at the DMV.
yeah.
And then
Welcome
it
to the
ended.
MB.
Do I pass both of them?
Guys, I got the
Did you
American.
put session 57 at the top of your real one?
Yeah.
Cool.
My real one.
You're old. Well, no. Alright.
I actually love the way that session went.
Wow.
Good drama.
It was pretty solid. Oh yeah, but he's like a guardsman, but he's also a scam.
Mm.
Yeah. So he has like a gang, but what happened was he just found a bunch of refugees, and so he just found a safe place for them, and he just keeps them built up and sends them resources and stuff. I kind of made him because he's like a commander. He's like advanced that route for the guardsmen, so he has all the heavy weapon like trainings for like las, plasma, primitive, all of that.
Do you have bulging biceps?
I do.
Good.
Do you carry any military attire?
Oh yeah.
Please be so careful. Oh no, you did such a bad thing.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
no.
You didn't.
You
Did
did. Oh yeah, it was so terrible.
Shut up. Come here,
No,
you serious?
yeah, because I had it.
Oh no!
I have labels on it so I can resort it, but I did a zenithal technique on the Porphyrion.
Oh.
So all you did was just totally disarrange everything.
Oh,
I couldn't
keep
tell
this
if you were
back
kidding
here.
at first. I thought he was messing with the.
This is why it's good to be genuine sometimes.
Yeah.
Boy,
He has one thing left to say. Is it you?
What?
Oh, you got this.
But yeah,
Oh, no.
if you're wearing military attire, I probably recognize that you're a guardsman at least.
He looks like a Scutari.
Okay.
But with more flesh. Fleshy.
What are your mechanics, Cyrese?
Oh,
Please God.
I only have just the enhanced pentacoil.
You have to add 4 more.
I do.
Yeah, because you have the it's the Heart of Steel, Flesh is Weak thing.
Oh,
Session.
Oh.
But honestly, like I was thinking,
I'm like not okay.
it might
We
be
all
good.
done goof.
So I thought of something for you. It might be good.
So
to
like
get,
you didn't done goof as an individual
mechanical
so much
with
as
the
you
server to
received
help
done
assist
goof.
with
You got done
heavy
goof.
weapons.
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
'Cause
I
if you got
accept
2
that
cyber
observation.
Because that's
arms,
why I wanted to watch her.
Yeah.
Because I'm
you
like,
could
she's
one-arm
being
the heavy
super
weapon.
sketchy.
Oh my gosh.
Something's
Wouldn't
wrong
that be cool?
here.
That'd be dope.
Something's about to happen. And then I rolled 4
What's your
times to try and
character
resist the
name
poison, and that was a
Crisis?
huge
Yeah.
waste.
I know.
Now I know not who to write.
But I was sure. I'm like, she's
Same.
up to something. I don't know. I didn't actually think the astropath was up to something. But I'm like, she is.
She
Dude.
wouldn't let me see her too.
My like first impression of everyone
Probably had a
is
4
like
time.
not very high.
What do you mean? I
I
brought
should have been forceful.
I brought her back to life for
I was
you.
actually thinking.
Honestly, I would just think because my
Suggesting it,
dude was
but I
like
don't
at
think it
war. I'm like,
was.
oh yeah, I've seen this with other priests like lose their mind and start trying to raise bits of people
But yeah,
back
the
to
Mac-
life.
Mac was a big deal. They're like top
I'm
3.
like, yep, we're gonna have to
Because
watch
back.
him.
Come back.
Psychic connection.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How is
So-
Crisis? How is his mind?
All the like Crisis is not doing well, but he'd be doing a lot worse if Thaddeus hadn't tricked him into thinking he actually succeeded.
I know, he's like, just let him think that. And I was like, this is
Makes sense
dangerous.
that they would-
Yeah.
Oh,
We
no.
just gotta trank this dude.
Because-
and-
Like, you know, he's feeling like really bad. He has like this self-mutilation thing. His arm's missing.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Worst day ever.
like
Must be.
terrible day, but you know he still has his faith in the Emperor. You know, Emperor protects. He brought this person back. He was able to, and he like took out this like evil person. He's like, I've redeemed. I've done it. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Oh,
my
no.
arm's gone, but we're good. It's good. I'm fine. No. I don't know why you think he's not fine.
I'm not fine.
How's Joss? How's Jasper?
61 insanity.
That was a blow.
It was a jump.
Yeah.
How's-
Jasper like almost got out of this without like any
Really
problem.
screwing us.
And then it was like
then...
boom, and he's like, ah shit.
Do you feel like you need some insanity for that?
It's up to you. I think I was more angry than insane.
Yeah.
I'm just tired. I think that's
fair.
exact. Like I was about to be like, because I don't know,
been
you guys
like
want
2
he's a
days.
voidborn, so like when he sees space, it's comforting. That's why I was trying to like look out and see something. But if it's just horizon, that's not nothing to him.
Are you a Voidborn? And are you scum? Dude, you never told Deco that you were Voidborn.
Never got to.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
I would have been so happy. Oh, never again. We'll never know.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna do the votes
This group can't take
for
it.
last session.
These 2 sessions in a row.
Joss for the excellent shot.
What did I do?
You shot Deco through the
Shot
face.
Deco.
Remember
Oh,
when his head came off?
Jasper, gunslinger coolness,
Yeah.
didn't mess up everything.
Oh.
That's
Applies to pretty much everyone
This
else
is
other than
actually hilarious
me, I
doing
guess,
this
but, like, I didn't get
retroactively.
Oh yeah. Joss attempted rescue turned mortal contact.
Guys.
Fatality.
Aw.
Joss, always thinking ahead, didn't leave us hanging.
Oh, these are some cursed points
that I
you're getting.
voted for.
You get 200 experience points.
Bullcrap.
Well, you know what? Maybe we should give her a fate point because she killed Deco. Except she's not a fate eater.
No.
She's not Fate Eater, but she did kill a teammate.
That's
in
the
a
voice.
way where,
You team killer.
yeah.
She got sense presence
It
out
might
of it.
be like
pretty
I
it's
did
her
get sense
oldest
presence.
and like only friend that she did it to. I could see arguing this particular circumstance for a fate point, but
I would give her a fate point for me.
What do you think, Jasper?
Oh, I know what we can do.
yeah.
How do I think?
you could give it a
I've been wondering for
stipulation.
a long time. I will give you the opportunity to turn a fate point. Odd or even.
Odd.
Nice.
So 7. You get a fate point.
Nom, 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 nom.
Alright, and then for the current vote, Crisis, the crazy fanatic, Joss,
Joss.
Oh, Joss.
Barely keeping it together.
Deco Power,
Aw.
and Sass. Crisis for having a severe reckoning of faith, and Crisis, awesome, crazy role playing and creative ideas.
Extra
All right, so
200.
yeah, you have your 200. You get your 200. You know what? Let's say the fate point instead of the 200 was your reward for winning the last one.
That's
Sure,
fair.
then I just keep
That
it
makes
at
sense.
Yeah, because then you all get 200. Cool.
Alright.
There was something else I was gonna ask.
Can I borrow that?
Are you okay?
No, it wasn't
okay.
that.
Honestly,
Did
yeah,
it break your campaign?
not at all.
We were able to use the astropath still. Although
Yeah.
killing the MAGA
To be
And killing
fair,
the astropath.
you kill like I was like we still used the astropath how we would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing occurred. It just was more gruesome.
Gosh, dang it.
Okay.
What a session.
Okay, everybody. So for session 58 and whatever,
I ain't living infamy.
we'll see if they make it. Emperor protects.
Emperor
I
protects.
don't know.